What is up?
Glad to be here. I just want to say my wife just saw your intro for the first time. She said it's really, really good. She really likes it.
Cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been trying to throw like this is for the horror of it, and then I have one for the Monday night watch along, and then I have one for the Sunday afternoon matinee. But they all start out with that intro. I will keep that for my entire life. I bet. Let's see, we got here. Go folks in the chat. We got Russell, Junebug. What's going on, guys?
We got a good group going tonight.
Hey, Ninja. Yeah. I ended up with it bounced between like 15 and 18 people all night last night for Hell Night.
Oh, you ended up with Hell Night?
Yeah.
Hey, good choice. That one's a lot of fun.
Hey, Ninja. Hey, JT. Russell. Very cool. Hey, Alton. How's everybody doing this evening? Mind we can give them a thumbs up? That'd be very, very cool. Life of Key Part 7, The New Blood. And once again, I'm joined with Eric from Hey Internet. Eric here.
My pleasure, dude.
Hell yeah, man. Ninja, I guess he cleared up that space. So on the 3rd, we will be doing Ninja will be joining us, and it will be. See, I have that paper. I have it written down here. It's maybe this way. Gosh dang. Mother. Yeah, but on the 3rd, be doing the Friday remake.
Oof. Yeah, we will.
I thought I'd do it Freddy vs. Jason first, but we could do that and then finish it off.
Yeah, I mean, we want Ninja's on the other side of the fucking world, so we will accommodate to that guy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm looking forward to it more so just to have the guests on than to talk about that movie, but we'll get to that when we get there.
Yeah,
I'm in it for the long haul. Don't worry.
Cool. We got. Let me see. I don't know how many. After this, we got Manhattan, Goes to Hell, X,
the
remake, and Freddy vs. Jason.
Yep, and then you want to redo part 2.
Yeah. So let me see. That will be. Okay, the chance we will end on October 17th with part 2.
Okay, sweet.
Cool. In between there, I'll be doing the couple of Halloween movies that I do like. What's cool is Halloween falls on a Tuesday night on this night on Tuesday, which I think is really cool. Last year I did Halloween on Halloween that was like 3 or 4 p.m. This year I'm going to do it at 10 p.m. and probably have another fellow big time Halloween fan join.
Very cool.
JT's a big Halloween fan. I might see if he wants to join me on Tuesday night for Halloween '78.
That'll be cool.
He's an equal Halloween '78 nut like I am.
Okay.
Let me see. So you have a watch for Pieces scheduled this month. Yeah, I said on the stream earlier I wanted to do a watch for Slasher September. Combined Forces? Yeah, sure. No problem, man. Pieces is fucking hilarious. The last time I did Pieces was with Steel, so that was
a while ago.
Yeah, that was probably damn, man. I don't know. I can't remember the month I did them, but it was damn near a year ago.
John, I call him Mr. Steel. John's always cool to have on camera just to bullshit with, man.
Yeah, he I don't know. He hits up the. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, he's always going to cover a different part and talk about a different aspect than everybody else. You know what I mean? You can count on that every time. It's like clockwork. So hell yeah. So you want to do that then, JT? I have a schedule already for We'll find it again. Just a minute. I have pieces scheduled for. I don't know. I have it somewhere. I have it a week from. Yes, I have it a week from this coming Monday. So
You got to get you like one of them big wall calendars. You know what I mean, for your schedule.
yeah. So that was that Monday, September 18th. Yep, that's the Monday night watch along. Because this coming Monday, me and Juno are going to be doing the see if I can find it here. It's all crumbs up here. Oh, Invasion of the Body Snatchers 1978, the remake.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Brooke Adams and all that, and then the next week after that will be Peace. So yeah. I am doing my on the 24th for my Sunday afternoon matinee. I'm doing American History X.
Ooh, that's a good one, man. That's a good one.
This coming Sunday, I'm doing The Breakfast Club.
Oh, I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen that movie. I remember watching that movie. They made us watch that movie in health class in high school.
No one ever talks, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then the Sunday after this one, I'm doing Fargo, and then the Sunday after that one will be American History X. So I was going to get into doing some Terminators in October, but I think I'll wait till maybe November when I'm going to do Godfathers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Save October for the horror, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you might as well.
Let's see here. Leslie says, "Hey, Barry, finally getting to see your face."
You got to see it last week. I was here.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Did you join us for part 6, Russell?
Yeah, Russell was here last week.
No. You see, he says, "I saw you have a watch." Okay, so I already read that. One of our faves. Yeah. Oh hell yeah, man, definitely. I almost did Pieces last night, but I did Hell Night instead. Yeah. Bastard. Everybody's saying bastard.
Oh, my buddy Dennis is here. He just entered the chat down at the bottom. Thanks, Dennis. Dennis is a cool dude. You get along with Dennis, Keith. He's a big wrestling guy.
Oh, cool. Let's see here. Love to be there and watch. We got, oh god, man. Hell yeah. Like I said, I already did it with Steel about a year ago, but some I just have to do again. Let me see. Cheers, my dudes. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if you ever been here before, Dennis, but if you haven't, thanks for coming, man, and welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a thumbs up if you could, man.
He's a good dude.
See if I'm still that one away from 4. Yep, still one away from 4. That'll probably be like that for 2 weeks.
Oh, we'll see. You never know, man.
Drunk Antiques would annoy him like everyone else. Hey, I used to have Drunk Antiques when I was younger, man. I drank for like 6-7 days a week, for like 10 straight years, man. I just kicked it aside. Hey, what's going on, Kello?
Hey, Kello.
Pieces. Hell yeah, we got 12 going. Hell yeah, thanks, guys. Don't forget to give us that like. Hey, we got 12 people, got 12 likes. That's very cool. Yeah, man. So where do you put part 7 in? If you was to rank it, you can put it about the middle, toward the end.
I'll say probably towards the middle. I don't like ranking them. Other than my top 3, which is Goes to Hell, 2, Final Chapter. Then it just flip flops. Like very bottom is the remake, and then it's Freddy versus Jason. Because when it's Freddy versus Jason, it's a lot of fun. But when it's not Freddy versus Jason, that movie fucking pisses me off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would say it's tough because I have a lot of fun with 6, but I've defended 5 and 7 because I know 5 gets a lot of hate because there's no Jason. But I was surprised at how many people genuinely don't really care for 7 that much. You know, they love Kane Hodder, but they don't really like 7. And we'll get into it. I think a lot of it is because, you know, the MPA chopped this one to shit. But I think, you know, a couple of the kills that they chopped up is for the better. You know, I think the sleeping bag kill is better with the final product. And then when the one guy gets his head crushed, you know, is
Right.
better with what we see here than, you know, the outtakes. Because if you have the Blu-ray, John Carl Buechler, who I love, you know, I remember watching that movie Troll. You ever seen the movie Troll with Noah Hathaway and stuff like that? He directed that. He did all the effects for that. He's got his own personal footage of like the head crush scene. It just goes on too long, and it's just too over the top, and it's just like it's a lot better with the finished product, in my opinion. Although there are some deaths that are really bad with this, like when the one kid, you know, the soap on a rope guy, he gets his, you know, that edit like right before the machete hits his throat is fucking lame. So
Yeah. Well, Bushler or Buechler, how you pronounce it,
Buechler.
he directs and works on some of the special effects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This also got Elizabeth Catane. This has also got this is the very first one with Hodder.
Yep.
It's got Terry Reiser in it, which he did a lot of different shows, Three's Company, on and on.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
But yeah, I knew 2 or 3 different episodes of Three's Company where Jack was running him because he was some badass gangster or something.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the guys that thought, I don't know if anybody remembers it, but he lied and told because he wanted to get a chef's job. So
Mm-hmm.
he lied and told everybody that he was a dude named David Miller. Well, it just so happens nobody liked David Miller, and everybody and their brother was looking to fucking kill him. And this guy was one of them. So it's like, so yeah, that guy was a pretty good addition to it because this one here is where a lot of the acting starts, in my opinion, starts to drop.
Yeah.
In a way. So Cal was just talking about 5 here a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
He said, what did he say? Has aged well. I think 5 is probably, the ones that were always very like 1 through 4 and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and have always stayed really good.
Mm-hmm.
5, I think may have aged better than any of them. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Because like I said last week, John Shepard's my favorite Tommy Jarvis. I think the kids and the acting, they're likable. I mean, they're other than, I don't like Joey, but they get rid of Joey right away. Who cares?
Right.
The only other people that I don't like, I don't like the Greasers, but they're in one scene. It's for like 2 minutes, and then Roy kills them. And I don't mind that it's a copycat. You know what I mean? It's obvious who it is, like right away. But it's and of course I fucking hate Junior, but I love Ethel, so that kind of cancels each other out. So 5 grew on me after a while.
This one's the one with Maddie, right? Keeps such a work my ass.
Yeah.
Some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I still wasn't impressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't bad to begin with, but she didn't really need touch-up work. But she was no Melissa. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, yeah. The problem is Melissa knew. You know what I mean? That was her issue.
I just want to know who the fucking we'll get into who the fuck invited Melissa. No one likes her. She's just there to ruin everybody's day.
She just, she comes along. She's one of those people that is real popular and she's got money and daddy's a doctor, a lawyer, and everybody just kind of wants to be around her because she's got this arrogant fucking charisma about her. She's that asshole that everybody wants to be around for some reason.
Well, see, that's what I said Mr. Steele showed up. No, Horseshack was last week in 6, Mr. Steele. But what I like about Melissa is she's that bitch, but she's not so bad. Like, you just want to turn the channel. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're waiting for her to get, that axe to the head. Trent in the remake, he's just like, oh God, will you just go away? You're a wrestling guy. Trent had X-Pac heat. You know what I mean? You just want to turn the fucking channel.
That's go away heat.
Yes.
It's not I hate you heat. It's not I love you hate. It's not I like you hate. It's like not I dislike you hate. It's go the fuck away heat.
Yep.
That's the kind of heat you don't want to have. It's like, oh my God, it's him. It's like you can't even dislike him. You just don't. give a fuck about him. It's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like Trent because he is such a fucking dick. But, it's fucking entertaining. And the one thing that made me like Trent was when he's feeling up on the booze and he goes, "Oh, dude, your tits are stupendous." I'll never forget that. I
Because he
lost
calls her a
it.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, your tits are stupendous. But I love his death. His death kills me. I talk about it all
Mm-hmm.
the time. When he gets stuck in the back of the truck and the truck takes off with him in the back of the fucking bed. I
Mm-hmm.
love that. I just got rid of his ass. And one thing about the remake, man, is it's got a really good Jason. Derek Mears does do a
Oh,
really
Derek
great
Mears is
job.
a great Jason. He's one of my favorites.
He's fucking just a big ass fucking yeah. Like, and he grew up a fan. So when he got to play Jason, he did it for all it's worth.
And he has that condition where he can't grow hair on his body, so he's got no eyebrows. He can't grow a
Really?
beard. He's bald because. So he said, that's kind of what got him into the character because Jason was picked on because he was different, being deformed and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And what I love about Derek Mears is he's always in makeup. You know what I mean? He's always playing this monster. He was Swamp Thing. You know what I mean? In the
Yeah.
TV show, he was a couple monsters on the Sleepy Hollow TV show. So he's always under the makeup. So
Your buddy Dennis gave me my 400.
good
Dennis,
job, Dennis. Look at that.
don't forget to watch a little bit of content though, at least 2 or 3 minutes of a couple of different things. That way YouTube will well, you know how they are. If you don't, they'll just take it right away.
Well,
So thank you
congratulations on
very much.
400, dude. Yeah, good for you.
Thanks, man. Yeah, guys, I just hit 400 subs, so with about a year and a half's worth of work. Um,
Hey.
I've been on here over 2 years, but remember from September 2021,
Mm-hmm.
because remember I started my channel in May of 2021. But from September 2021 is when me and my wife split, and I was gone from September till like March or April. So I
Mm-hmm.
missed it's like 6 or 7 months out of that.
Yeah.
So I've actually had my channel active about 17 months. So 417 months isn't bad at all.
Oh. And you, like I said, once you start doing the watch alongs, that's when you hit your stride, in my opinion, dude.
Yeah, it took me all the way until last spring. I finally got my last spring or summer. I finally got my 100. So in about the last year, I've got three. So
Hey.
thanks, JT. I appreciate it, man. Thanks, Ninja. I appreciate it. Well deserved. Thank you, man. I much appreciate that. Let me put the link on here for those who want to check it out on Book Movies for free with no ads or anything. Just in case you want to use it, there's the link to that. But yeah, I'm ready to get into it. JT was talking about Melissa's death. Gets chopped and thrown across the room. Don't forget, she slides across the top of the console TV and
Mm-hmm.
lands
Oh,
right
yeah.
behind it in the fucking corner.
Yeah. That
She
slide
shuts her
across.
mouth and the fuck off and he says,
Yeah,
"Shut
I
the
see.
fuck up."
That's what I love. She doesn't just fall. She doesn't fall to the ground. He's got her. He's holding her up by like the back of the fucking neck, and just chucks her like a football.
Yeah, she says she just starts mouth. She don't even get the full mouth off done
Mm-hmm.
before he just said, "Ugh,
Yep.
fuck yourself." Yeah, yeah. I like Kane, and I like what he did. He definitely threw his own thing to it. He's
Mm-hmm.
not my favorite. Still, my favorite is Brooker, and I also like Ted White that did for him because he had the nastiest looking hands and arms, man. Like
Ted White is
terrible.
my favorite.
Yeah, and he was the oldest. He was in his 50s when he did it
Yeah.
because he just died a couple of years ago, and he was like damn near 90 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
He was still doing.
still,
He was still doing the conventions at that age too.
yeah. Well, he had no love for it for the longest time. He would even
Mm-hmm.
admit that he did it
Oh yeah.
until he seen the love and the passion the fans have for it. And
Yeah.
then he went to a couple of conventions, and next thing you know, he's proud as fuck.
That's how Betsy Palmer was too. She didn't
Yeah,
realize how loved she was because she thought it was just a shitty horror movie she did so she can buy a truck. You know what I mean?
yeah, she needed a new car. Her car broke down.
Mm-hmm.
Her agent had just said, "Hey, check this out. They want you to do this." Blah blah. She was doing some stage stuff. She read the script and said, "This is really a piece of shit. I
Yep.
don't want to do this." And then on her way home, her car broke down.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, "Well, I guess I can get me a new car with it."
That's too bad. You know what I mean? That it was well late into her life that she realized how loved she was as not just a character, but just like a villain. You know what I mean? Because like you and I did that video on her. Because she did what she thought was the right thing, and that's what makes a
Yeah,
good villain.
very true. I am watching the Screen Factory from the set from the box set Blu-ray tonight. I don't know where it's. I just know it's on Look Movie. I imagine it's streaming somewhere free.
I got it
Um,
out of my Voodoo. I got access to my friend's Voodoo account, so that's how I'm watching it. But I've got the 8-pack from like Paramount. When they did that.
yeah, I got the Paramount DVD. I've got Blu-ray. I've got the tin set, and I've got the Screen Factory set.
Yeah, Steel. I've seen the Flash film twice, and I really liked it. I really really enjoyed it. And to
Yeah,
say
you know
something
how
is my daughter is not big on like because the movie's like 2.5 hours long. My daughter, you have to twist her arm to sit down and watch it. She watched it from beginning to end. And she dug the hell out of it. So I highly recommend the Flash movie. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked it too, and I loved it, man. When Michael Keaton started fighting, he looked just like that Michael Keaton when he was fighting back in the Tim Burton
Yep.
films.
Yep.
Those two he was in.
Mm-hmm.
He looked just like it.
Yep.
It took me back watching him fight because he still moved just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Keaton's taking good care of himself, man.
Oh yeah.
People forget that he started out in comedy and he was a funny motherfucker, man.
Oh, Mr. Mom is one of my favorite movies, dude. My daughter loves Mr. Mom, and that's the thing. He started that Night Shift with Henry Winkler, and when he got cast as Batman, it's kind of like when Ben Affleck got cast as Batman. They're like, oh, what the fuck? Daredevil's going to be Batman. Well, remember in '89, they're like, oh shit, Mr. Mom's going to be Batman, and he killed it. You know what I mean? And then again, of course, he also did Beetlejuice. He's fucking hilarious and perfect as Beetlejuice.
Yeah, his first several years that's what he did in comedy. But remember, Mr. Mom, the main antagonist is Mole.
Martin Mull, yeah, that asshole.
Excellent asshole, man.
Oh, yeah.
This guy. You talk about quick on the quick ones, man.
Mm-hmm.
Terry Garr.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, person up to an asshole. I seen some interviews with her. I didn't like her at all.
Yeah, she seems very, very kind of full and stuck up, full on herself, I guess you would say, which is disappointing.
She definitely thought she was more than what she really was because it's like you're just Terry Garr. Okay?
Austin just says that Pacific Heights is a good one with Keaton.
Yes,
That's what I love. Keaton can play a good psycho.
That's the one where it's Matthew Modine and Melanie Griffith.
Yes, yeah.
Is the couple he's tormenting? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. Hell yeah. But I'm ready to get going. For everybody else is, just give me a thumbs up if you guys are ready.
Good to go, bro. I got it paused at 1 second, so we're at the mountain. We haven't seen the stars yet.
All right, here. Yeah, all of you. All right, yeah. I got it right here. 1 star just starting to come in.
Yeah, we're close enough, and let me make sure my volume's down. Yeah, we're good.
Ready. Austin said he's ready. I haven't seen this one in a minute. Clean and Sober is a good film too. Yes. Fuck it, I'm tired. Planning on doing videos tonight.
Yeah.
Going on part 7. Cool, JT, man.
All right.
Awesome.
Let us know when you're ready, JT, and then we'll have him do the countdown.
Love the green structure on this Blu-ray. Yeah. I remember when they announced the Screen Factory set, man, people were just going like crazy. Just, oh my god! And then it came out, and there was like problems with 3 discs, and people were like,
well, it wasn't just that, all the problems with the discs, but they, back then, the Screen Factory didn't give a fuck. They did not package their material properly. So many people were getting damaged. Friday the 13th box sets.
Oh,
yeah.
Mine came perfect.
Did it?
Came perfect, so I was very happy about that. Just for measures, yep, sure have.
Yep. That's a good one.
Hey, Ralph, what's going on? Multiplicity, holy shit.
That's a fucking great one. I love that. She touched my peppy.
Yeah.
Should he really be shaving?
Mhm.
We took the razor out. It's cute.
Yeah. Well,
He plays a
and the
really
way they
dumb one.
explain it is he's a copy of a copy. And you know,
Mhm.
if you make a copy of a copy, and, you know, he went on calling everybody Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve. You know, he
Hey,
takes a
Steve.
piece of pizza and opens up his wallet, and he goes, "My wallet." He takes his
Yeah.
piece of pizza and sticks it in there, folds it up, and sticks it in his pocket.
And at the end, they have the pizza delivery thing, and he's literally chucking it out like it's a newspaper. It's oh man, that one's fucking funny.
Yeah. Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve.
You gotta do like either Multiplicity or Mr. Mom for one of your Sundays, like down the road. That's a fun Sunday matinee movie.
Yeah. They're just that's basically the day reserved for everything but horror. You know what I mean? For all my other loves too.
Oh yeah.
I've got Father Part 1 and 2 scheduled in November.
Mm-hmm.
I had I think it was Russell that asked me if I was gonna do 3. I said probably not. I mean I like it all right, but it's just
Mm-hmm.
not 1 and 2. It don't have the magic that those first two have. I'm gonna do so much. People are gonna be like, damn, this fucker's doing some weird shit. I thought you were a
No,
horror guy.
well,
Wait
like
till I
you
whip
said,
out something fucking sweet on them. You're gonna
I
be like,
told
oh,
you, I told you, son, you got to cleanse that palate. You know what I mean? You
yeah,
eventually, if you watch nothing but horror, you're gonna get sick of it. You gotta throw something on, and even if it's like a drama or an action movie, you gotta cleanse that palate.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and I just love film. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Horror is my thing, yes, but I just love film, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. The Money Pit was oh my god, the Money Pit. What did I
Tom
say?
Hanks
What did I say?
when he fucking laughed
I can help you with that, but somebody stepped on my finger.
when he puts the water in the tub and it falls through the
And loses
floor and he starts laughing so hard he starts honking like a fucking goose.
it. Yeah. He's
Oh shit.
I was all serious, and he's hanging on there. She runs and stops, and he goes, "Honey, you're standing on my finger." He just comes all the way to blam, and he lands on there. He comes up later, his hands are all bandaged, and she's making a bandage like, I would help you with that. But someone steps on all my fingers.
Or when he's waiting on that phone call and he gets stuck in the rug in the fucking hole
Yeah,
and his hands are like this. Yeah.
yeah. He's
Shit.
making little paper airplanes out of dollars and shit. She comes
Mm-hmm.
in, and goes to help him, and slips out, and oh man, it's a fucking mess. He said, you really have a really pretty garden. She, oh God, starts crying. He goes, what did I say? What did I say?
Yep.
We're thinking about changing our name to Meryl Streep. No, you're not changing your name to Meryl Streep. The cheap broads or whatever they were. Yeah.
Yep.
Bro, he's ready. I'll go ahead and count down because I could go on forever with these crazy fucking
Yeah, let's do your countdown, big guy.
5, 4, 3, 2. Stop me if you're not ready. 1. Play.
Boom.
Fair amount. Yeah, there's only what? One more of these. It is one or two more of these. It is Paramount. Just the first day.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. The next one is Takes Manhattan. That's the last Paramount.
Yeah. That.
And then there wasn't another one
That's
because that was 88 and Jason Goes to Hell didn't come out till like 93. So that was a good chunk of time.
Yeah.
Because these were coming out like fucking yearly, dude.
Let me see. This is 88, and Manhattan's 89, and then
Oh, okay.
93, and then X is like fucking 2003 or something.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite opening sequences. Because I was kind of saying last week, you know how I kind of got tired of all the flashbacks. The way they do this with the narration and the way these kills are just thrown in there. And I've read that that's actually Walt Gorney, Crazy Ralph, doing the narration.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. There's your girl, man.
That's my girl.
Yeah.
I love. Oof.
You know, JT's got an interview with her.
Really? Oh, that's
Yes,
right. That's right.
He's playing it Thursday night. So if you have any questions for her, he's taking questions, or JT Eric's a huge fan. She's his favorite chick, man. So
yeah.
I already told him that, but
Yeah. I love her podcast, not the Final Girl podcast. It's real. I love it. She seems honestly, she just seems like a fun chick. She really does. Lauren Marie Taylor does.
There's a chicken toss behind him, and it's been totally home about it.
Yeah.
Smash.
Crunch. And you hear that sound effect. Oh, I love it.
That was done pretty much just like the effect in Number Elm Street. Freddy comes up when he's stretching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It just because like a balloon type thing can come off if like you play it right, it can come off like metal stretching or something. That's a serious fucking chain, man.
Mm-hmm. And Jason power walking right into the fucking lake. He gives no shits, man.
Yeah, that's one thing that doesn't make. That's one thing that they kind of screwed Pooch on in Jason versus Freddy. Him being so fucking afraid of water.
They did it as like a psychological thing, you know what I mean? And it like PTSD. You know, it's Ronnie Yu, you know, he did not see a single Nightmare on Elm Street, and he did not see a single Friday the 13th movie until after he was hired for the job. So, and then again, he also didn't write it too. So,
yeah, his interview is going to be it's going to be pre-recorded and everything because it's, it's already been done that type of shit because of the strike. But still, the same thing. If we have any questions, he put a post up saying, "Hey, if you guys got any questions, so if you got any questions for us, let me know or let you know."
Well, JT, it wasn't Ronnie Yu that said no on Hodder. That was New Line. They wanted something different. They wanted someone taller and lankier and more like the Frankenstein monster. And
Robert Englund was pissed too because that's why he agreed to do it is because he thought he was going to get to do it with Hodder.
It was definitely a missed opportunity, but it's not. It's too bad that I can't think of the guy's name off the top of my head. The guy that played Jason, everyone was jumping on him. He didn't make the fucking decision. He needed a job. You know what I mean? He's a stunt guy. But
here, I'll find out who's putting me. I'm not sure it says it on here. Nope, it doesn't say it on here. It tells Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger, but that's it.
Oh, Ken Kersinger. That's Jason. Yeah.
He's probably the most robotic Jason.
Yeah. But again, that's also Ronnie Yu direction, and I don't mind Ronnie Yu. I liked Bride of Chucky. He took it into a more goofy direction, but it was what it was.
Yeah, because I'm not sure Robert Englund would have done it if he said that was pretty much the clincher for him. He was going to get to it with him, but he felt he was treated dishonestly. So
yeah. Now, see, this is where the timeline really gets confusing for the Friday movies. So Jason's already in the lake. You know what I mean? So this takes place, I don't know how many years after Part 6, and then we got to wait a good 10 maybe?
Yeah.
For Tina to grow up, so.
Yeah. So we're talking about, this is when it really starts jumping in the future, too, yeah.
Yeah, because Part 2 takes place like 5 years later. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, how long had, and then 2, 3, and 4 are all right there, like within a few days.
Yeah, because you have Part 2, which is, over the span of a couple days, I think, 1 or 2 days. And then Part 3 is that day. Yeah. And then Part 4 is that following day, that night when he wakes up at the morgue and kills Axel and then goes on his merry way.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's where he goes directly from the barn and he has a hatchet in his head.
Yeah. I like this young Tina. She was in Texas Chainsaw 3. You know, she's a little girl in the family.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
recognize her.
she sure is. Yep. Yeah, it's Jennifer Benko.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how many years is he dead? Like during the part 5, or how long is he
Mm,
in the ground? You know?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a drop line or something in part 5 that says how long he's been dead. I'm not sure. I don't think they say it in part 6 at all. And of course, Jason doesn't have any dates on his tombstone, so
That's a good point. Austin says this opening might take place before part 6 because they don't show Jason's body right here.
they did right before little Tina ran out the door. You see him under the water. They
Yeah.
cut from when Tommy put him underneath, and then they cut to the water looking a lot murkier.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure that happened, but you know, I could be wrong. You're gonna get a headache trying to do the fucking timeline. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it seems like I remember seeing he didn't look all bones and shit yet, though. You know what I mean? He looked like he hadn't been there a real long time.
Right. But he's all bones now because that's 10 years of rot and fish fucking eating you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when he walks, you can hear him squishing.
Yeah. And that's what I love. The spine. You know what? I love like seeing the kneecaps. You know what I mean? That little attention to detail.
And the ribs in the back. Yeah, I got the neck of figure over there.
Mm-hmm.
I do have I do have one. I have all of them except part 6 for me.
Susan Blue. I know, like the mom. I know she's a voice actress. I know she did some famous, like some big time roles. Where's she from?
Susan Blue. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she did a lot of stuff in the 80s, like a lot of cartoons like Scooby Doo and
Huh.
Brave Star, My Little Pony. Okay, so yeah, she's got some voiceover cred. Lots of Scooby Doo. Okay. Yogi Bear. She was on Yogi Bear. She was in Transformers the movie. Okay, so she was on the Transformers. So yeah, I knew that name from somewhere. Okay. I like her in this movie as the mom.
Yeah, your profile pic of Danielle Harris, Joseph. Yeah, it's cool. Joseph's a big Danielle Harris fan.
Okay. How could you not be?
Can't be mad about that. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Says, hey, Gordy, you like this film? Yeah, I don't mind part 7. I don't mind the Carrie versus Jason aspect.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was at least something creative, something different. Go for it.
Yeah. Well, see, and that's honestly the reason why I love one of the main reasons I love Jason Goes to Hell so much. Because think of it this way, I get why people hate it. I do. I get why people hate it, but it's the 9th fucking movie in a franchise where it's just a man stalking people in the woods. It's the 9th one. You gotta switch it up. Whether you whether you're successful or you fail, that's all your own opinion. But it just gets old after a while. You know what I mean? That's why I like part 6 because it embraced like the cheesy side of it. The campy side. Coming to life with a fucking lightning bolt. You know what I mean? You had to try something different.
Yeah. X is the same way.
Mm-hmm.
They took him to space, and they even had him fighting an android type chick.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, it's gotten one of the best kills in the whole franchise.
Oh, that face smash, dude.
That's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
You see her face go,
Yep.
you see like almost instantly.
Yep.
That's what would happen too if you stuck her face in that shit.
Yep. And Jason X is a lot of fun. Plus, anytime you get to see David Cronenberg in a movie that's not a David Cronenberg movie, that's always fun. Jason X and Nightbreed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember I first seen Jason X. I seen him walking around. I was like, God damn, who is that? Who is that? And a few seconds later, I was like, that's Cronenberg. What the fuck is he doing?
And he said that's why he said that was his only deal is like, I'll be in the movie, but you got to kill me. So he wanted to be killed by Jason.
Yeah, he want to have a really cool death where he could be like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He just loves the shit, man. I mean, you watch Cronenberg's movies, especially his earlier ones, And you can tell that fucker is just having fun. He's just a really smart, nerdy scientist horror lover. You know what I mean?
I gotta up my Cronenberg. Like I haven't seen that many at all. Like I saw The Brood, but that was like decades ago. You know me, I fucking love The Fly. And everyone tells me I need to see Videodrome. I've never seen Videodrome, and everyone said that was a good one.
I seen Videodrome once, maybe not long after it came out. It came on HBO or whatever, and I didn't care for it.
Okay.
Of course, that was 30 years ago. In there, so I need to at least give it another shot. Just because. Now I love Scanner. Scanner is one of my favorite films of all time. I like Rabid, and I love Shivers.
Okay. I've seen the remake of Rabbit, which I thought was pretty good by the Soska sisters, and I'm not really a fan of theirs at all.
Yeah, Rabbit is the original Rabbit is fucking awesome, but I actually prefer his first one, Shivers.
Okay.
But Rabbit's really good too. And then you see he did Shivers, Rabbit, and then the Brood, and then Scanners, and then I think Videodrome maybe, and then The Fly. And
but he also did the Dead Zone. Everyone forgets about the Dead Zone.
Yeah. He did the Dead Zone maybe right before The Fly. Maybe.
Yeah, because I think the Dead Zone was like 83.
Some of his non-horror shit's pretty good too, man. Like A History of Violence. That's a pretty good movie. Viggo Mortensen, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, he's always good, man.
Oh, Viggo's always great.
The Road's a really good one. It's kind of a downer, but it's still a really good.
I've heard that's really good. And Viggo's another one that started in horror. Texas Chainsaw 3 again. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Call me Tex with his little pink frilly apron. I love him.
Yeah. Yeah. Three. Well, and three's got a good cast, man. I think everybody's really good. Plus you got fucking Ken Foree in there. Which you know what a Romero in a Romero zombie film fan I am. So you know I like Ken Foree.
Yep. Oh, I love this part. I love how she's trying to raise up her dad because of the guilt, and she just brings up Jason.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good stunt, the dude falling in the water,
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good. Well, it doesn't make sense about it when she brings him back up after all those years. He looks just like he did when he went in.
Yeah, well, because they had him looking all chewed up and like zombified. It's just the makeup looked like shit.
Yeah.
I do hate the fact that he looks like that when he comes up, but I always loved how he came up and saved his daughter. You know what I mean? I love that idea.
That is cool.
Yeah, right there. Look at those kneecaps. I love the look. The ribs. And this was, we'll get to it, but this was Kane's first fire stunt since he burned the shit out of himself. You know what I mean? With that stunt that went wrong. That's a good documentary if you ever seen that one.
Yeah, I see it. Hallenbeck, yeah. Yep, sure have. I'm a big documentary fan. To me, there's two different kinds of documentaries. There's good ones and then there's bad ones. If you make a documentary correctly, they kick ass. But you got to make them right. Ain't nothing quite like a really good documentary. Look at his back.
That's a badass way he just gets out of that water. I love how he still got the chain around his neck for most of the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My figure has that chain around his neck.
Bad News Cruise.
Hey, Carrie, how's it going?
Hey, Carrie.
Thanks for stopping in. Let me see if we catch up here. Who we got here?
Sure. Go ahead, dude.
Let's see who we got. They just been going crazy.
You got 10 people in the chat right now. That's good.
Yeah. But like I said, last night it bounced between 15 and 18 all night. Most of the people stayed watching Hell Night the whole time, man.
Mm-hmm.
We had a hell of a talk and then sit around bullshit afterwards. I love to do that. Of course, you already know that.
Mm-hmm.
I see something about someone saying, "Hey, to popping is Katie in there too?" I couldn't find her name.
I'm scrolling through. If she is, I don't see her.
Right. Yeah. Huh. I need to clarify for people like that soon. Yeah. I've been doing it every week now for 7 weeks.
Well, Carrie, next month, October, there is a Friday the 13th, so that would be a good time to do it.
In October, even. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, me and Alex, my buddy who I did the Two Bearded Losers podcast, we're getting back together and we're going to have a live stream on Friday the 13th because we love that franchise, obviously. So we're gonna talk about just our love for the series in general. Alex is actually going to go over the actual timeline himself. Like he's putting in the time and effort to try to figure out this fucking timeline. So it's going to be a lot of fun next month. So I think we're going to do that Friday the 13th, maybe around 9 p.m. Eastern next month. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Carrie, for probably close to 6, 8, 10 months, I call Ginja Ninja Ginja Ninja. and he didn't correct me the whole time. He just let me look like an asshole.
Well, that's what you do with your friends, though. You do that. I work with a lady who's deaf. Okay, and she's such a sweetheart. Me and her get along great. And there was a guy that I work in the stockroom, and he had to come work in the stockroom just to learn, how to do in case someone had the day off, type of thing. And she came by, and what we do is we used to have a bell that you ring, and then you walk down, and then we would go help you, type of thing. Well. He's at the computer, right? He's doing his transactions. He just yells, "What do you want?" She's deaf. And I'm standing right next to him. "What do you want?" And she's just looking at him. And then he looks at me and he's like, "Jesus, Eric, is she fucking deaf?" And I looked at him like, "Yes, she is." And then he looked at me and was like, "You asshole. You knew that the whole time." I'm like, "Yes, I did. Go help her." So, you just ball bust like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I got to remember, though, when we do the Friday remake, I'm going to call him Ginja.
Yeah, he just let me go like that for months, and then someone else finally corrected me on it. And I was like, "Ninja, is that true? Is it really Ginger?" And he's like, "Yeah, Ginger." And then I looked at him again. I was like, "He's got red fucking hair, Ginger." Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I said something about him being from the fucking UK, and he's from Australia, right? So I was like, because usually they'll take that shit as a big insult, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's like, nah, fuck that. Man, so I look like a total asshole.
Yeah.
I look like I didn't know shit.
Right.
Yeah, I already hit the like button, buddy. But thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah.
Right. Take care, Joseph.
I see Joseph where you mentioned doing a watch along with me. Yeah, man. We plan something to do it probably in October if you want, or maybe later on this month. You try to figure something out.
Have a good night, Joseph. Thanks for dropping by, dude.
Yep. Take it easy, man. Yeah, I'll get with you. We'll definitely talk about it, man. Hey, Ed, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like me. Really like me.
They like me. You really like me.
Yeah.
Oh, boom, right in the back.
Yeah. That's old boy from Pumpkinhead, and he's also from Chainsaw 3.
Is he really?
Yes.
Is he the boyfriend? Is he Kate Hodges' boyfriend?
Yeah, that's William Butler. Yeah.
Okay.
And he was the brother of the drunk asshole that hits Lance Hendrickson's kid.
Okay.
The little brother.
Okay.
Hey Ben, how's it going, man?
Hey, Ben.
You don't see Ben very often anymore.
It's always good to see. Well, that man works like a motherfucker. He's always working.
Yes, he does.
Good to see
Him
you,
and
Ben.
Anita, man, they just work. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Good night, bye, Don. So you just got corrected. So me and you are the only two on the planet that thought it was Ginja.
I'm sorry, dude. That's fucking hilarious.
At,
Look,
at,
she's got red hair right there, Keith. So she
yeah,
would be a ginger too.
yeah.
I don't think she's from the UK or Australia though.
But you were not alone, Carrie. I thought the same thing for months, and nobody corrected me.
Yeah.
I these fuckers just think it's funny to hear me say it wrong every time. So now I just want ninja. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just in case I'm fucking something else up. I know I didn't fuck up ninja. Pennsylvania, I say everything wrong. Well, no, I mean, does
Oh, there
Pennsylvania
she
say
is,
everything
Ice
wrong?
Queen.
Yeah,
Ice Queen.
she's just an asshole. No, she plays it so well, too.
Dude, her fucking body language is so good. Just being that fucking cold bitch.
Yeah, she's mean to every fucking body.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. Why was she even invited? No one likes her. Like seriously, who the fuck invited her?
She just invited herself with it, man. She just wanted to come and torment people.
Yeah, yeah. And we just missed her, Heidi Kozak. I love her. She's the one in the red. She's the one that eventually gets drowned in the lake.
I played Tina's boyfriend was in Subspecies. Really, I haven't seen any of the Subspecies films in a long time. That's probably one of the most hideous looking vampires, man.
I've never seen him, but I've seen like the box art covers.
He is hideous. His fingers are all fucking distorted and long and shit, and just he slobbers all over shit all the time.
I like Tina in this one. I think she's kind of an underrated, as you call them, survivor girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, right.
I think she is. My wife really likes this one, not just the whole Carrie thing, but she's also a fan of like I also said this is like if you didn't know who Carrie was, like if you're an X-Men fan, it'd be like Jason versus Jean Grey. But we were watching a behind the scenes thing, and a lot of people think that telekinesis comes from like a form of epilepsy. And my wife had epilepsy when she was a kid, so that's kind of like her gravitation towards this one too. You know what I mean? So
Right.
so like every now and then, we watch. It sounds bad. She asked what one we're watching tonight. I said, the one with the group Jason versus Carrie. Oh, the one where she has epilepsy, and then she giggled. You know what I mean? Because she knows that, because when she grew up with it, type of thing.
Yeah, her mom is so fucking ignorant, man. She just believes everything that some of it says. She just wants to believe so bad.
But see, that's the thing. Cruz is just so fucking manipulative. He knows what to tell these. That she's not the first fucking woman he's said this type of stuff to get what he wants. Like it's not in like a sexual way here, but he knows what to say to the women, or anybody, just to get his way.
She's a stepping stone.
Mm-hmm.
He finally come across somebody that's legit, and he ain't gonna let her go.
No, this is his
her mom first.
Fame and fortune, dude. If it's up to him, she's gonna be on every goddamn like Maury Povich and Donahue or whatever else was big at the Oprah back at the time.
Yeah. Oh, Russell or Austin. I don't know, man. I don't think he's a crack. That motherfucker's actually fucking really smart, manipulative piece of shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
I love the actor that plays him, man. He used to do shit all the time.
Oh yeah, he's a great asshole.
He's one of those that guys. You know what I mean? You see, hey, it's that guy.
Yep. And when he like as a coward like hides behind Tina's mom uses her as like a fucking human shield later on. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. He's like, oh, all right, man. Whatever, because I'm gonna get both anyway.
Mm-hmm. You're just delaying it.
Very smart quack. Yes. He's
Mm-hmm.
he's a fucking yeah. He's on the selfish sociopathic side.
Mm-hmm.
He, you know,
He knows what he's
people
doing, but he doesn't give a fuck. Oh,
people.
snap. I love that. The red hand. Ugh. That hole in
Yeah.
his back.
He's like, oh looky, I found a machete.
Yeah.
I had
And
one of
that's
these
what
on
I
Amazon.
and that's what's great with Buechler's attention to detail. You know, he just punched through a motherfucker, and his hand is still red when he picks up that machete.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you big hunter man, come and get me.
This is what, like I said, this is the kill that I think, even though it's edited, I think it's better. Because if the original version, she got thrown against the tree like 4 or 5 times, you see like gallons of blood coming out. I think
Yeah.
it's cooler that he just kills her a one and done type of whack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think this is when the editing works in favor of, because Jason just hits her once and then just tosses her aside like, you know, she's nothing.
Yeah. This is the part that inspired the part in Jason X where he keeps
Mm-hmm.
beating the two chicks up against it and they're just laughing and giggling.
Oh yeah, they're just going, ow,
Yeah,
ow.
ow, yeah. Don't smoke some pot, have premarital sex.
Sick. We love premarital sex. And see, that was what was fun, is because that's how the fucking 80s were when it came to horror movies.
Oh, I love I like that. Yeah. Yeah. 70s and 80s were soft. It's kind of hard, you always get that question. As far as
Mm-hmm.
horror, which decade do you like the best, the 80s or the 70s? And that basically just depends on if you like exploitation and shit like that, it's the 70s. If you like slashers and the more of the goofy, or as you say, a little bit more on the cheesy side,
Mm-hmm.
then the 80s.
And you know, I'll say this. You know, when you put your community post about part 6, someone, you know, I don't know if they took offense, but I think they read my comment wrong.
Yeah,
Cheesy is not a bad thing.
yeah,
Being cheesy is not a bad thing.
yeah,
Cheesy helps, in my opinion. Cheesy helps it with like the fun factor. You know what I mean?
right.
Cheese is good.
Well,
There's too much
yeah.
cheese, like where you'll roll your eyes, but it's still fun.
Well, I mean, you see what I said. I said, well, I know this guy real well, and I don't think he intended it that way, the way you're
No,
thinking that he's meaning it. And he's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Being cheesy is not bad.
No, no. Um,
Look at that bitch. She just. Oh,
she just wants him. She just wants him because he
oh
likes
yeah.
her.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why she
Something
tries.
like that.
That's why she takes the science, you know, the sci-fi geek upstairs just to make him fucking jealous.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, she fucks with him hard, man. He should have known better than that shit. He should have known something's up.
I got a date with a soap on a rope. That poor guy.
Yeah, yeah. She's so, they set it up to where she did all these people so mean just so you'd get that satisfaction of watching her being in smug and him chopping her in the head and killing
Ah,
her.
well, that's a total like fist bump moment. You know what I mean? Fist bump moment when she gets that fucking axe to the head, and he just chucks her, and she's like you said, she slides across that TV with the rabbit ears, knocking the rabbit ears off.
Goes right in the corner, right perfectly in the corner where there's nothing there. Yeah.
Yeah, like a bowling ball, you know, going down strike.
So if you're not a big Jason fan yet, you become one at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, Jason's the man. Look at
Yeah,
these
you say thank you, Jason.
Yeah. There's a bitch kind of like this in Takes Manhattan too that he takes care of as well. Remember, she's the one that's trying to manipulate
Oh yeah,
the teacher
yep,
slash uncle.
yeah, the principal, yep.
Yeah, the
And
principal
she's got all the organs painted on her. Yeah.
yeah. He's like, young lady.
I know you said that the mom's kind of dumb because she's kind of falling for Cruz. But I'll say this: she is so cute when she's with Tina. You know what I mean? I think though the actresses have a really good chemistry with each other.
Yeah.
And
They look like they'd be
even
mother and daughter.
and they do look alike. And even though she's being manipulated by Cruz, she wants the best for her kid. That's what I like. You know what I mean?
And she just trusts and believes in him because he's just that good at pulling bullshit.
Yep.
Because once she learns the truth, remember, she goes off on him. She's like,
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's when he tosses her to Jason. Yeah.
Yep.
If Jason wouldn't have been there, he'd have killed her once she found out. I guarantee you, he'd have got rid of her.
Now you said you've seen all the Paramounts in theaters.
Yes.
Was there ever one, like, you were real young? Was there ever one that you left the theater just be like, and you just thought you were disappointed? Like, I know you love the first four. You enjoyed all 8.
I watched them all from beginning to end in the theater. Yeah.
Cool.
Because I hadn't decided whether I liked It Takes Manhattan at all yet. I wasn't sure. I watched the whole thing. The thing of it is, with Manhattan, just me and my friend, his name was Sean Ben Dixon. And we went, and just us two and another couple way in the back. So 4 people total was in that theater for
Mm-hmm.
It Takes Manhattan. And it was like within the first 4 or 5 days of showing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the very ending part that made me decide I didn't exactly love it. Then the ending part, when it washes through the waist, he becomes a little boy. I was like, my eyes rolled so far back, I seen the back of my head. I was like, oh my God, did he just become a little boy because that toxic waist? Tom Dixon's like, yeah, I think he did. He started laughing and shit. I was like, man. Because I talked him into going,
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't want to. He's like, man, they've been stupid for years. I don't want to go see that. I was like, come on, this is going to be all right. And that part happened. So I was like, and he started looking at me.
I love this part right here with the beads.
Yeah.
Boom. And just the look on her face. Like, you bitch. You deserved it. You're lucky she didn't fucking snap your neck.
Yeah. They're all everyone. The only one that I decided that I didn't like Russell was Goes to Hell, but I haven't seen that since it first come out, and I rented it.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be the first time I've seen it in probably how long has it been? 30, 40 years. So it's going to be interesting.
This is the 30th anniversary.
This is going to be interesting.
I'm like the only guy that I know of, like, that holds the torch for Goes to Hell. I think JT likes it as well. Yeah. So I do hope you enjoy it. Even if it's not one of your favorites, I do hope you enjoy like watching it. Or some of it.
Well, I seen it when I was about 20, 21, maybe 22, and now I'm 50. But there's a big difference there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Between being 22 and being 50. So, your taste changes, and that's not just with food and shit, it's with everything.
Yep.
Just got the little TV out of the way.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, it seems like this partner get the idea. Like, I don't think she likes me very much. Oh, the partner Spike.
Ginger's a fan. Yep, Ginger's a fan of Goes to Hell too. So.
And then you come back through and the Spike is gone.
Mm-hmm. And she finds it in his fucking drawer.
Yeah. That motherfucker, man. He was trying to push her to it. Even if it drove her crazy, maybe even more mentally ill, he didn't care.
But because then if he knows now, he's got to get her pissed off. So he now knows what to do to manipulate her to get what he wants.
Right. No, I don't think she's Carrie's sister. That'd be fucked up.
Well, and the thing is, originally they were trying to get this to be Freddy versus Jason, but they still couldn't get the fucking rights to it. So they just wanted to throw in some. They still wanted to make it supernatural. You know what I mean? So that's why they just gave her telekinesis. This is my girl here, Heidi Kozak.
Yes,
I hate Slumber Party Massacre 2. I only watched.
I don't care for it either.
I love the first one. First one is bad. First one's
Yeah,
bad, but first one is fun. You know, like, that's a
I
cheesy
love
one.
it. Yeah,
That's
that's
so
the
much
thing.
fun. I watched part 2A because I found out the killer was a greaser. And you know me, I love my 50s and my greasers. And then she's in it. You know, she's one of my favorite, you know, not final girls, you
Yeah.
know. But I watched it for her. I'm like, man, the Slumber Party Massacre took me like 3 days to fucking finish, dude. I did not like it at all.
Yeah, it's yeah, the one I like is the original one. Yes, the
Hmm.
original is fantastic. You're also very pretty. I love you.
Here comes the vagina face. That's what it's known as by Buchler.
No,
When he slices, because he slices them like right up the middle.
like 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 Ben loves Slumber Party Massacre too
Does he?
because of, because of the guitar drill. You know, yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
guess why a lot of people like it. Now I
Yeah.
love Sleepaway Camp too. It's fucking fun as fuck.
Mm-hmm. I prefer Sleepaway Camp 2 over the original.
Now,
I
now
I
see,
I, I, I like the
I
goofy
don't,
stuff
but I
more.
do like too.
Mm-hmm.
Now I thought Pamela Springsteen. Now Melissa Rose couldn't have done what Pamela Springsteen did in part two. She
No.
just, you know, but she did a great Angela in the first one. I like them both a lot. They're like watching two completely different things, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Part
Oh,
two is just so
the,
fun. She takes such joy in these killings, man. She has
dude,
embraced it.
I know, and that's what I love about it. She just, no pun intended, she embraces the campiness to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And you could tell she knows what she's in, and she's having fun, and that always helps any
yeah.
type of movie.
She doesn't embrace these movies. Pamela Springsteen does.
Hmm.
She never does any of the conventions or nothing. She
Right.
has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, she's just I know she's a photographer now. She's got a big like photo studio, and she's taking some photographs. But yeah, she just kind of she wants to avoid Hollywood.
But yeah, yeah, and she would embrace it more if it had been something a little more A-listed. But since it's like a B slasher type film, and then
Yeah,
you have her brother being this icon, you know, I think she thought, well, my brother's this fucking iconic fucking musician.
yeah.
You know, like you don't get much bigger than Bruce fucking Springsteen
Oh no,
for a
no.
long time.
Yeah, and I mean, Pamela didn't do too much. You know, she did the two that I know of. She did the two sequels. She's barely in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. You know,
Oh my God, she is in it. She's one of the
she's one of the
cheerleaders.
cheerleaders. Yep,
She's a cheerleader with what's her name from Night of the Comet up there.
yep. Kelly
Yeah,
Maroney, is it Kelly Maroney?
Kelly Mooney. Yes,
Yeah, yep,
it's just really a bummer. Yeah.
yeah. That's a fun fucking movie. Fast Times.
We were talking about that the other night, and it's like oh my God, he's like a full crowd scene at the food line.
That's an awesome car. Don't fuck with it.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna
Oh,
shit. He's gonna kill us. Well, make up your mind, dude. Is he gonna shit or is he gonna kill us? First he's gonna shoot, and then he's gonna kill us.
oh God, Damone was such an asshole.
Mike Damone. Yeah,
Oh man, and Rat had to be that loyal friend, defending him till the end until you fucked his girl.
yeah. He's all smooth and slick and actually he's like Don Juan. And then he gets there and he's getting in his fucking. He's got his sock hanging off and his foot shaking after just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, yeah. One pump, and he's done.
He says, I think I come.
Yeah.
Didn't you feel it? And she said, I guess so. Yeah, I guess yeah, he got all excited. Yeah, Mike Damone, but that dude does a really good job. He used to be in a lot of shit movies.
I know the guy that played Rat. He was in The Burning.
Mark Ratner, yeah,
Yep.
yes, that's the only two things I've ever seen him in. I think. Yeah, the only time you ever get to see Phoebe Cates' boobs is in that movie. It's the
Mm-hmm.
only time she ever showed him, and she said she'd never do it again.
Yeah.
But hey, at least we got to see him on.
It's okay. Movies last forever.
Yeah. Yeah, Spicoli. Oh my God, man. He's like, you guys had shirts and shoes when you came in here. Well, something happened to him, man.
That was my skull.
Yeah. I'm so wasted.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
a fun fucking movie. I got the Criterion of that.
Cameron Crowe, man. That motherfucker did some movies, man. Almost Famous. I mean, you look at his filmography. I looked at his filmography and I was like, holy
He did
shit.
Vanilla Sky is a good one with Tom Cruise and Kurt Russell.
Yeah, that is good. That has got see, I was totally for him getting with Cameron Diaz. I was like, get with her, man. Cameron Diaz, she's cool, she loves you, until she went batshit, and I was like, oh, okay, now
Yeah, yep.
Minority Report's a good, you know, you talk about Tom Cruise films.
Yeah,
I love
that's an underrated both Tom Cruise and Spielberg movie. You know, no one fucking talks about it. I love it.
That's got a good young Colin Farrell in it too.
Mm-hmm.
He's young
And Max von Sydow.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah. That's just a good show. Minority Report is really creative, man. It's really cool sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
That's a scary thought. You're just sitting there having some breakfast and shit, and they bust through and fucking arrest your ass. Like, what the fuck?
For something you haven't committed yet.
Yeah, you have no idea you were going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Austin says Minority Report was originally supposed to be Total Recall.
Yep.
Too.
Yep.
Really? I did not know that.
Yep, same author. Philip K. Dick. There you go. Stab his ass with that spike. Yeah, I see it like a typical piece of shit. He's like, "Oh, you just can't understand, you know, how important this is." Oh,
yeah, you gotta trust me. I'm the doctor. Well, I know what's best for her. You don't want me to commit her again, do you?
Yeah, yeah. You know what's best for her. I'm the fucking mom. Okay, yeah, I know what's best for her.
Yeah. Well, you don't want her to go back to the hospital, do you?
Yeah.
That's what he pulls on him every time.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the hospital. That scares him because, you know, those kind of hospitals are not cool.
Yeah, right there. You brought her here so you can watch her perform like she's a fucking circus monkey. You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, man, we were thinking the same shit last night. If I did Chainsaw Massacre 3 in the beginning, Hell Night came on. You know, so this morning you watched it last night. Hell yeah. Hell Night is cool, and there ain't no boobs in it. And
you don't need the boobs. You don't need it.
There's not that many real extravagant kills. There's a couple of really good ones. Don't get me wrong. But it's not extreme. It's not like Pieces, so to speak. But something about it is so attractive, man.
What movie I saw that I really like, and I don't think there's any boobs in it. I don't think there's that much gore, and I saw it for like the first time within the last handful of years. Is Terror Train. I saw that for the first time in the last handful of years, and I really dug that movie. I thought it was just going to be some throwaway piece of shit, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis just started type of slash movie. It's really fun. I really like it.
Terror Train's cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
I got some really nice editions of it. I have a
I've got the Scream Factory of it.
I have a Scream Factory. I have DVD. I have oh man. And you know, people compare that and Prom Night. I think it's a lot better than Prom Night.
I didn't like Prom Night. I did not like Prom Night at all. I might not have been in the right mood, but I was just kind of bored with it, to be honest.
Well, the killer is, man, the whole time. You know
yeah,
who the killer is.
Yeah. I always said, because I came out like, 80? I said Leslie Nielsen because he just disappeared. I think he just got bored, quit, and went to go do Airplane.
Yeah. And Don't Call Me Shirley. Yeah.
Yep.
Terror Train. I love the killer in Terror Train because he changes his mask and outfit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He goes through he's that lizard, and then he goes through he's that Groucho, and then he's the fucking clear mask, and he's that shit nuts. The coolest part of that movie is very end when he falls out of the train all the way down, and wham, hits the fucking ice, and flies off. His shoe fucking flies off. Mm-hmm. Wham! It breaks a piece of ice off, and he shoots it.
Yep.
I was like, ow. He's not coming to me with Terror Train 2, I guarantee you.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, Austin, you're right. I do like Prom Night 2, Hello, Mary Lou. a lot better.
That's crazy.
That's a good one. Michael
I
Ironside.
I read that expecting like another type of light, and ended up being like urban legend Bloody Mary type thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's definitely different. They definitely went a completely different way.
When that girl's in the locker room and she hides in the locker, and then the lockers just go on her.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and it's got a damn good cast. It's got a very young Vanity in it. She's not even known by Vanity at the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's got David Copperfield in it.
Yep.
That's the first thing he ever did like that publicly. He wasn't even a big magician yet, I don't think.
And Jamie Lee Curtis said that all that stuff, they had to. His thing was, you got to watch where you put the camera because he didn't want to give away the trick. You know what I mean? But he said all that magic he did was like how he did it right in front of the cast too. They didn't know what the hell he was doing, so that was cool.
Coolest part of prom night is when they step out when they hear that glass break, and Jamie Lee Curtis and that friend of hers step out, and Jamie Lee Curtis has got that open shirt, and she's wearing the best looking ball I've ever seen. That is the best ball I have ever seen. And that's back when I didn't hate Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, there it is.
Now I would just soon fucking piss on her.
Yeah.
She's a badass fucking early elderly woman, and she can kill that motherfucking boogeyman. She fucking whoops his ass, stabs him down, puts a fridge on him, and then grinds him up in a hamburger. It's like,
well, that's what it was. I didn't hate Halloween Ends. You know what I mean? I've talked about that fucking movie enough, but it's not. It's not as bad as there's much worse out there, but it's not very good. I didn't really care too much. Like I said, I don't like the David Gordon Green trilogy. I don't really.
No, I can't stand for someone who's a Halloween purist like I am. Which, see, I'm someone that thinks the original Halloween should be a standalone. I think it should be the only Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
To feel like that, you can see why I hate those sequels.
Mm-hmm.
Except for 3. 2's all right. It's got a little bit of a vibe, and I love Halloween 3 after that.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. You don't like any of the sequels? I didn't think.
No, Halloween 4 I might have liked if that fucking mask didn't look so fucking happy to see
yeah.
it. And the mask is like, what's up, dude?
4 is my favorite, but you know what? I will say that mask is shit. I mean, it looks like a mask, but you put it on like your space heater, and you forgot that the space heater was on, so it kind of melts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna get her. I love this shot here. How she's on one side, and you just see him getting his playthings on the other side. And then when he busts his fucking hand through that wall to get her.
Yeah. I've always felt like the original Halloween. Yes. Can you imagine if that had been a standalone? If he shoots him off there and he lands there and he goes and looks and he's gone. That's the end of it. All the way to 78, that would have such mystique now.
Mm-hmm.
Man, people.
Money talks, my dude. But like even Carpenter didn't want to do a sequel.
The story was told.
Yeah. But like, man, even he himself, he says, it was a 6-pack of beer a night. I got him to do it.
He went look, the boogeyman was gone. Where'd he go? Who knows? He's the boogeyman.
Yep.
He'll show back up later.
That's why he's called the Shape. He's not Michael Myers. But
yeah, I described the Shape in one of my videos not long after I first started. I described the Shape as that he's not a man. He's called the Shape because he's the shape of a man, but without the soul of a man.
Right.
That's why he's called the Shape, because he's the shape of a man.
Yep.
But not a man. Halloween 3 is a bad motherfucker.
Oh, Halloween 3 is great, dude. And I wish people just get off their fucking high horses and just deal with the fact that there's no goddamn Michael. You know what I mean? Just get over it. You know what I mean?
I seen it at the theater. I expected Michael Myers, but I still liked it. And I was like 10 years old when I see it at the theater.
Good for you.
And people, and people just couldn't stand it for years. But I watched it over the years. In comparison to then, it's an iconic classic now compared to the way people felt about it back in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
The last 10, 15 years, people have come on to it.
Yeah,
Just like,
I'm glad.
just like now the demons, people have people like them now. Night of the Demons was hated back in '89. You still don't like it, do you?
I've only seen it twice. I've only seen it twice.
That's enough for me.
I don't. No, I own it. You know, I bought it. I bought the Scream Factor, and I try to put it on. And it's just I don't know what it is. I don't hate it, but it's just like it doesn't connect with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know what it is.
It's very fun. I think it's a fun film.
Mm-hmm.
Second one's not a horror movie. The third one, now you're starting to get kind of good.
Is it?
But they all got the original Angela in it. But by the third one, the makeup people aren't very good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is the other death that I say looks better with the edited part. Because again, you see it like Jason literally crushes his head to like down to that size. And to me that's just too much. It goes on too long. Like blood shoots out of his forehead like a faucet. And I think it's better where he just grabs him right here. He crushes him a little bit. You see the blood on the top of his head, a little bit underneath, and it makes its point. You know what I mean? So I think it's done better like this.
You're going, damn, bro, quit squeezing my fucking head.
Mm-hmm. Crunch.
Like, do you fucking mind? Couldn't you just chop me in half or something? Yeah, fucking squeeze my head.
I like that. I love like those type of kills more. Like I love when Jason just punches through a motherfucker and snaps his neck. You know what I mean? Like don't get me wrong. I love like when he uses his weapons, but there's just something about like when he kills someone with his bare hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, right in the fucking eye socket.
Did you hear the honk of the horn every time it goes through her?
Yeah. Intruder from '89 is a fun one, man.
Intruder. I don't think I've heard of that one.
Really? Wow. That's got the Raimi brothers in it. It's also got Bruce Campbell briefly in it.
That's what I'm doing for. Maybe I'll add that to my list. That's what I'm doing for October. I'm trying to do for my channel horror movies that I've never seen.
Watch Intruder. You'll.
I'll add that to the list because I'm doing the Klaus Kinski Nosferatu. I'm doing the Changeling with George C. Scott. I've heard that one's really fucking good. Never seen that, so I'm adding that to it. Yeah.
But when you watch Intruder, make sure it's the one from '89.
Okay.
Because there's another Intruder. Oh yeah, all the Carpenter scores were good back in the day, man. Like one that's not talked about much, Soul in Precinct 13. That's a badass score too.
You know what score? John Carpenter score I really like. I'm not a huge fan of the movie, but I think his score in Prince of Darkness is fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Boom.
I think the Fog is fucking awesome too, man.
The Fog. I've only seen the Fog once. I have the Blu-ray. I've seen it once, and I don't think I was in the right mood for it. So I definitely need to revisit that one. Maybe I'll do that for October.
It's a cool, slow burn. It's more about atmosphere and shit. It's just an old school type ghost story, ghost revenge story.
And see, I think that's what the problem was when I watched it. That's not what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting like a ghost story with fucking pirates. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're coming back because they were wronged 100 years before.
Mm-hmm.
They were a colony of lepers that were led by the lighthouse into the rocks so that they crashed so that they could go out and retrieve all their gold.
Mm-hmm. But if it's got 80s Adrienne Barbeau, I'm definitely there. You know what I mean?
She's the star of the movie. Basically, her and Tom Atkins, basically.
Yep.
He's got a fantastic cast, man. Look at he's got Janet Leigh in there.
Hal Holbrook. I know he's in. He plays a priest, I think, doesn't he?
Yep. And it's got Janet Leigh, Nancy Loomis, fucking Jamie Lee Curtis is in it brief. She's like good at less than anybody. But
what I really like is Hal Holbrook and Adrienne Barbeau. There you go. Let's see the tits for no reason. Sorry, I was a little distracted. I love how Hal Holbrook kills Adrienne Barbeau the next year in Creepshow. You know what I mean?
Yo, God, I love her character in that. Oh, you're such a little kid.
Yeah. Just
I
call me
swear,
Billy.
Henry.
Call me Billy. Everybody dies.
I swear, Henry. What would you do without me? You're such a little kid.
Have you ever seen I have it because I've got all the Stephen King stuff. Have you ever seen the actual Creepshow book where it's like drawn like a comic book?
No, I've seen it, but I'm not personally.
Yeah, hold up. I got it over here. One sec.
That's my favorite Adrian Barbeau role. That's my favorite. She's so fucking annoying in there. Just tell him to call you Billy. It's like before you ever see her, you can hear her in the background running her mouth and shit. You know what I mean? Before you even see Adrian Barbeau in Creepshow, you can hear her before you see her. She run her fucking mouth, walk around with her drink, talking shit, bugging
Yeah.
everybody. People are looking annoyed as fuck by her.
Yeah. Right there. I
Yeah.
love this book here.
Oh hell yeah, man.
And it's drawn just like the EC comics.
That's cool.
And I mean it's full of the gore. And I mean when like you see there's Fluffy eating a dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. I mean you can find it on Amazon cheap. But
he takes her too fluffy. Just tell her, call you Billy.
right there with the cockroaches.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah. Really cool. Really cool.
Whatever you say, Mr. Pratt.
Oh, E.G. Marshall's such a fucking piece of shit in that movie.
Oh god, he fucking act weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's racist and everything. Every bad quality a person can have.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Tina's losing her shit.
Yeah, yeah. He says, oh my god, that's you.
Yep.
She tried to tell you she's all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Someone in the chat said something about most of the guys in this film are gay. I was like, what?
Yes, Kevin Blair is gay,
I did not
and
know that.
and the guy that gets not the one who gets the punch. He's the one that Jason throws the spike and he hits him in the back. He's
Okay.
gay as well. And the cast was, they were out of the closet at the time, but they were calling it Friday the 13th, Part 7.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just like they refer to the second Nightmare on Elm Street as the gay Nightmare on Elm Street.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, but this was like the actors and the crew. They were calling it Friday the 13th. Where the fuck have I seen Kevin Blair from? He's the guy that plays. There he is. Where I know I've seen him in. He's in another movie. He's in one of the subspecies movies. Oh, he's in like 2 of them. No, God, he's in like 4 of them, 5 of them. Hills Have Eyes Part 2. Wow, he's done quite a bit of horror. Hills Have Eyes Part 2, Rituals, Subspecies
Yeah,
2, 3.
He's
He
the one
was
riding the fucking
the motorcycle.
the dirt bike. Yeah.
Yeah. Episode of Quantum Leap, I remember that.
Quantum Leap is a pretty good show.
Quantum Leap was one of my all-time favorite shows. He was in the episode where Sam jumped into the younger brother back in the 50s where they were racing for pinks, you know what I mean? And he found out that his sister was getting beat up. It's the one that had Jason Priestley in it. And this guy here, Kevin Spiritus, he was the abusive boyfriend. Right there, that edit sucks. So bad. Quantum Leap is one of my all-time favorite shows, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's one of those. It's kind of forgotten almost. It's not talked about much.
Mm-hmm.
But every now and then you'll catch it on like Tubi or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great show with a good message, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Very, very creative, very, very unique. It's the only show of its kind ever, still to this day.
Mm-hmm.
So Sushi's too. Yeah, yeah. I recognize him from the few shows.
And Subspecies, that's the one you were talking about earlier with the weird fucking vampire, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I think they just came out with the 6th or 7th one, just a couple months ago. I haven't seen it yet.
Jesus. JT, when you cover Tales from the Crypt, hit me up, man. That's one of my favorite TV series of all time.
That is good. Yeah, the original movie is badass too, man.
Oh, Demon Knight? Oh
No,
man.
no, I mean the original. I think it's 1972 movie.
Oh, that one's good too. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen that one. I haven't seen Vault of Horror though.
The story with Peter Cushing is really cool. It's got a lot of cool stories, man.
Mm-hmm.
That movie had that first story. Do you remember the episode of Tales from the Crypt? Well, I think it might have been the very first one where the dude that plays uh, Doctor Giggles.
Oh yeah, Larry Drake.
Is
He's the killer Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, they did that one in the original movie too. That's the first story, and
Mm-hmm.
it's got Joan Collins in it.
Okay, this death here I just can't stand, only because of how bad it is. Because as good as Buechler is to attention to detail, Jason grabs her and he throws her at a wall that doesn't have a window, and then she goes through the window. Because
Yeah,
he grabs her and he throws her towards the wall. There's no window on that side of the wall, and then she just
yeah,
flies out with a. And you can tell that stunt double's a man wearing a red wig because there ain't no woman in the world that at that time that had legs like that. You know what I mean?
yeah. Especially not her. She had a really nice body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen Hunting of Julia, man.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pharaoh.
You want to know a good spooky movie that I love from the 70s? Have you ever seen the Sentinel
Yes,
with Burgess
I have
Meredith?
that on Screen Factory, as a matter of fact. Yes,
Yep, I got that. That's a good fucking movie.
that's
That's
got
a
a hell of an
creep.
ending, don't it? Where
Oh
fucking
God,
we are
she's.
from Chris Sarandon.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Sarandon's laying there, and it's fucking Beverly Angel and that other chick. They're lesbians. And they're eating his fucking brain, man.
Yep. Burgess Meredith, his fucking crazy ass giving birthday parties to cats, and he's fucking loony in that one. I love Burgess Meredith.
My mom turned me on to that show when I was just a kid. I was probably 6 years old when I seen that part where they're eating his brain.
Mm-hmm.
It just disturbed the fuck out of me, man. That was creepy. That creeped me out. That's one of the few shows that ever creeped me out. But I was real little,
Mm-hmm.
and I seen that, and he's laying on the floor there, and the chick, the model chick, the main chick, was walking up, and they're sitting
Mm-hmm.
munching on the fucking brain. That's creepy when they're sitting there being lesbians. They're just kind of touching each other, and she's talking to them. That's
Mm-hmm.
weird, man. Because they're looking at her the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
That they're touching each other and shit.
Yeah, that's a creepy fucking movie. And see that again, that's just how that decade was, the 70s with its horror. You know what I mean? It's just a different tone.
70s horror is my personal favorite.
Is it?
That's where you get. I mean, I love 80s. It's real close, but I mean, there's so many things you have in the 70s. Because I mean, you know me, I'm a big. I like exploitation.
Mm-hmm.
That's also on the left. It's that kind. I like that kind of shit. I like the gritty shit.
Hey Gore, you're at 402 now, dude.
Fucking cool.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah, I willed myself to this, man. I just, regardless of what happens or anything, I absolutely will not fucking stop.
Good.
I cannot be stopped.
Good.
I don't give a shit. I will do this forever.
Good. Now that you got that mentality, man.
I've always had it. It's just, and I always talk about, well, fuck it, I'm just done. But like an hour later, I'm making I'm doing WatchAlong or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the next time you talk to me, I'm like, oh well, yeah, fuck it, I'm over that, man. I'm gonna get smashed. I ain't letting nobody drive me away.
Mm-hmm. Good for you.
I'm too rebellious. It's like You want to get rid of me, motherfucker?
You're too stubborn, man. You're too stubborn to be driven away. That's the thing. Oh, here we go. Like a fucking piece of shit. Uses her as a human shield.
Yeah. He runs way ahead of her and shit. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, he's not waiting for her.
Well, especially now that she knows.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, come here, motherfucker.
He looks fucking scary just walking with that fucking thing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Kane was good with body. Kane was good with body language, you know?
Yeah, he like in this when he's fighting Tina and she's fucking him up, and he's like, yeah, he's just getting pissed.
Right there, boom. Well, I love it. He comes out of. They're in the basement, you know. He just got strangled and everything, and she drops him, and then they fall down. I love it when he's still got that cord wrapped around his neck, and he grabs it and he just throws it down on the ground because he's fucking pissed.
Yeah, just. And then she really insults him. She splits his mask and busts it off. He's like, bitch, you just fucked up and ripped my mask.
Austin's got a good question for you, bud. How did Part 7 look in the theater compared to the Blu-ray? Any differences?
Shit, you gotta think that was 1988, man. I was 15 years old. Oh, hang on a minute. That's been
I'm sure the Blu-ray was a little cleaner, probably.
Yeah, oh yeah. But you gotta think back then we still had the uncomfortable fucking theater seats. We didn't have all the fucking drink hole. You know, we didn't have shit where we could just, kick back and be comfortable like now. We had the seats that just folded down. You had to push it back and you had to sit on them. And these fucking things were, and the screen, you know what I mean? It had not made that turn and become those deluxe fucking theaters yet. So it was an old school theater, an old school screen, played on probably 35 millimeter or some shit like that. Yeah. So, I mean, it looked decent, but it always looked like it had almost, those screens back then almost looked like there was too much light. Like there was a light shining right on it or something.
Okay.
Those old projectors, in my opinion. That's the way they look. Like, you get a lot better color patterns on the Blu-ray because it don't look like it has that light shining right on it. So, and this one theater I went to, they never quite dimmed the lights enough. It's like, don't just dim them, shut them motherfuckers off.
Yeah.
The only light I want to hear is coming from the screen, man. Don't just make it where there's a little dim. What's the point? Shut them off and let me see the screen, dude. I'm not here to fucking see your dim light. Put that shit off, motherfucker. We're in a theater, man. But yeah, the central, yeah. I got the Screen Factory right over here, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. Ooh, The Beast Within is a good one. I got that Screen Factory, though the double feature 1 and 2. Yep, that's the one I got. That was good.
Chris Sarandon's always great, isn't he?
Jeff Goldblum pops up in the very beginning for a couple scenes. You know, he's the photographer at the very beginning.
Oh yeah, he is. And this is the little bit part that he did after his thug bit part in Death Wish.
Yeah, man. When I first saw Death Wish, I saw Death Wish for the first time. I'm like, holy shit, Jeff Goldblum's one of the guys.
Don't paint your mouth, mama. Yeah, it's like, oh wow.
He's wearing that little fucking beanie.
Yeah, and you know who's at the end? One of the last slugs at the end.
That's Denzel, isn't it?
Well, no, it's the dude that played Washington from Welcome Back, Kotter.
Oh, okay.
Now I don't know. Denzel might. I don't remember seeing Denzel, but yeah.
I knew the black guy at the end was someone famous or recognizable. I always heard it was Denzel though.
Washington from
okay. Hi there.
Yeah, that's where you got confused because his character name was Washington.
That could be it. Yeah,
Mr. Carter. It's funny how they all ended up doing some shit, except for the one that played Juan. Juan Epstein, the Mexican.
He was the Puerto Rican Jew. The Puerto Rican Jew.
Yeah, Juan Epstein. That's great. Talk about two things that don't seem like they fit.
Yep. Oh, here we go.
My Jason's holding that weapon. Here.
Squish. Oh, I love it.
Check out this fucking thing, man.
Oh, nice, dude. Yep, it's got the chain around the neck. That's fucking sweet, dude.
Look, with the knees, look,
Mm-hmm. The
fully,
kneecaps.
fully,
Oh, sweet.
full articulation. He comes with a bunch of weapons, man.
Is that from NECA?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here, now you check out the see, look at the face there where it's ate away. Now
Yeah,
check out the face.
yeah. He just looks so badass without the mask in this one.
Look, and here's that chain.
Does the chain does the chain move?
Yep.
Or is it just glued on there?
Yep, it moves.
Oh, nice.
Well, I'm trying to get where you can see it.
Yep. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It moves so much you can take it off his neck if you want.
That's cool, dude.
It's in links just like a chain. Yeah. You see the spine and shit? That's badass. And
Mm-hmm.
man, they don't fuck around with action figures anymore.
Mm-mm.
They articulate so much, man. On some of the figures, the toes fucking move and shit. The fingers move on some of them.
Right there. I love this shot. That was just a good reveal. He just pops up right in front of her, and then she gets him with the fucking branches.
Look at he's like, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Part 7 movie Maniac Jason, that's a badass. Now that one was fucking went expensive for a long time.
Yeah, I still got to go through my movie Maniacs and show you what I got.
Yeah, because
I just got him in my garage, up on the top shelf. So I just got to do it one day when it's just not so fucking hot. You know what I mean? I can handle being in my garage and getting them down. Because I'd have to make a video to show you what I got. Because I'm not going to send you like fucking 100 pictures. You know what I mean?
He's just laying there and shit going, what the fuck, man? I don't know what's happened to me, but something just fucked me up all over the place. And that chick was looking at me. Can you imagine what Jason's thinking? What the hell?
I was just spending 10 years in the fucking lake, and now I got this bitch hitting me with trees and shit.
Yeah, she didn't even. All she was doing was looking at me all fucking serious, and she's got me laying unconscious in a puddle. He ain't used to anybody doing much of shit to him, let alone shit like that.
Yeah. I'm used to killing you bitches this super easy, and now you're just fucking me up.
Yeah. Charles Bronson, Kersey, oh hell yeah, man. I love the original Death Wish, man. Just like I love him in 10 to Midnight. 10 to Midnight's a good one too.
Okay.
10 to Midnight's really good. It's about the serial killer that gets completely naked and goes and kills the women naked.
Really?
Pulls off to go kill them. I guess to get rid of fiber and shit. I don't know.
Okay. For some reason, my TV, because I'm watching it on Vudu, just restarted. So I'm gonna. You don't got to stop the movie or anything, but when I get Friday the 13th back loaded again, just give me a timestamp. I'll let you know.
Well, I went and paused it for you real quick, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it probably won't take long anyway, will it?
No, I'm hooking up. I just hooked back up to the internet. It'll take me, 15 seconds to just get back to my continue watching.
Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne was in for it too, Austin said.
Okay. He's another one that started in horror, remember? Nightmare on Elm Street 3, when he was Larry Fishburne?
Yes.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Shit, that's what keeps people alive.
Yeah. He's, it's too bad. You know how I'm doing these what-if type stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm starting with Halloween. Well, the next one, I'm wanting to do a correct Nightmare 4. I want to do it where the Dream Warriors don't get killed off right away.
Okay.
As if Arquette plays Kristen. You know what I mean? That's why they killed them off, is because she didn't come back to play Kristen. Because she had a little bit more money, because she was starting to get a little more famous and do more roles. And they wanted to pay her less than what they did in part 3. And she's like, fuck you.
Yeah. I didn't hate Tuesday Night, but she wasn't as good, I don't think, as...
Yeah. That story
Patricia Arquette was.
It's supposed to be a continuation of the Dream Boy.
Mm-hmm. All right, hold on 1 second. I'm loading my movie right now. Okay, what's your timestamp, dude? And I'll just get there.
My timestamp is 1:14:47.
Okay, I'm at
So
112.
here, I'll proceed. Just go to 1:15. I'm pushing play now.
115. Okay, 1 sec. Da-da-da-da-da.
Wham!
All right, 150. I'm at 114:59. Close enough.
Cool, yeah. And I am right now.
All right, he just jumped through the window and he just threw the table to his side and opened up the doors.
Yep.
So we're pretty fucking close. Close enough.
Right now, yeah, right now I'm at 15:11. He just stuck a pinky in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she just threw the full fucking thing with its head in it at him.
Yep. Boom, right into the fucking face.
He's like, I'm bad enough of this shit. When I get a hold of you back to him. Oh, is this when she collapses the whole Voltron thing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
like,
see, that's what I like. She now knows what she can do, so she's getting control over it. And she's just like, "Fuck you!" Boom. He just gets flattened like a goddamn pancake.
Here it is.
Here we go. He, like I said, he chucks her like a bowling ball down the fucking aisle, down the lane. That's right, Junebug. It was Cowboy Curtis.
Yeah, man. Screen Factory did a really good job on these once they sent out those 3 replacement discs to fix that shit. This is a damn good fit.
But see, the thing is, there's no excuse for that. The fact that you let it go through your quality department and you fucked it up bad, like that's the thing. They fucked up. Oh, they fucked up one of the deaths in Jason Goes to Hell, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's the goriest one we have, and you fucked it. There's no excuse for that.
Because putting out too much content at once. Anytime you try to go quantity, you're gonna make a mistake. Go quality first, and then worry about putting out too much.
Oh, here we go, bud. You see him right there in the silhouette of the window. Fuck you.
He has even about he gets tougher with that.
Bitch, boom, and he's just holding it right there, back of the neck. Strike. Like I said, like a fucking bowling ball going down the lane and getting all the pins. And right here, I love how he's fucking with him. You know what I mean? That's one thing I like about Kane. Like, look, he's slams the door. You ain't going nowhere. Fuck you thinking?
Yeah. He's just like, what the hell is that?
Mm-hmm. Jason was always scary, but he helps make Jason be like a scary motherfucker again. Just with the body language.
He wasn't even gonna come, but he was coming because it was his brother's birthday party, or no, his cousin's birthday party. That's the reason he came. He ends up running into Carrie Chick and fucking Jason. He's like, what the fuck am I thinking?
He's like Dante and Clerks. I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
Right. What the hell, man? I got a girlfriend that can fucking throw shit at me. And
I love this stunt, dude. Boom, right through the fucking stairs.
Yeah.
And that's why you always hire the fucking stuntmen, you know, to do it. They gotta be able to take the punishment.
I think one of the first times that they ever actually did that, to do the main role of the killer, I think might have been Dick Warlock in Halloween 2. I think it might have been the first time they did that.
Every time I hear Dick Warlock's name, I laugh because it just sounds like Penis Wizard Dick Warlock.
Yeah.
Oh, and like right here, boom! He just chucks him against the wall. Fuck you! He's gonna snap his spine. She stops him.
Yeah.
I love that she squeezes his head. You get all the pus coming out.
Like the way he turns around and looks at her like, you're fucking doing this, aren't you?
Yep. Ooh. The way he just opens his jaw. And again, the attention to detail because he's still got the blade to the side. You know what I mean? That happened in, when did he get that? 4. From Tommy Jarvis. He's got the split from the top, but he's also got the one where the machete went to the side into his eye that he slid down.
Yeah, it goes all the way around, too.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, Chief, pries open the floor and just drops him in the basement.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love the way the floor just explodes, from the bottom up.
He's all his legs are going this way. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
And then he just grabs her and pulls her. I love it. Out of nowhere.
who is she?
Yeah, you're right. JT Hodder was also Victor Crowley. And what I liked about Hatchet 3, Kane Hodder actually kills Derek Mears. So Jason kills Jason in that movie. Fucking rips his spine out through his stomach or something. Right here. Boom, he's pissed. He's like, you fucking bitch.
Yeah. He's wondering how the fuck he's gonna handle her because it's like he's like, I'm losing this battle. He ain't got shit on her yet.
Yep.
Most he's done is pull her out of the basement.
Yep.
Just so she can keep hurting him with shit. Yeah, you can imagine. Cause Jason's kind of limited anyway on his basic intelligence of things. So he didn't even know anybody like this even existed.
Now, see, I never thought he had any type of mental handicap because I know he was hydrocephalic, which is what, Tom Savini made him. But I don't know if that comes with, as bad as it says, mental retardation, or I don't know the proper political term. You know what I mean? Politically correct term.
The reason I say he's not completely together is the way Amy Steele is able to fool him into thinking that she's his mom.
Mm.
That right there tells me that he's not completely with it.
I think he just thinks of her as just like well, I love that fucking fire stunt, but like he's used to just being able to take these women her size out like that,
right?
And she's now giving him trouble. Like she's kicking his ass more than Tommy Jarvis ever fucking did.
Oh God,
you know what I mean?
He don't do shit to her really. The whole damn fight is her.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody lays it to Jason like this. This movie, he gets his ass handed to him. The only time.
Yep. Ginny didn't do it. Chris didn't do it. Tommy got a lucky shot in with the knife, and
not even Amy Steele.
That's right. And then what the fuck is her name? Megan. She just got lucky with the boat. So yeah, Tina's the first one to ever fucking challenge him. You know what I mean? And then she blows the fucker up.
Yeah. I heard that grunt. We got hit by that lively smack. He's ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just trying to get himself together. And I was like, oh my God. Bye, Shelley's mask. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, the old Shelley's mask. Yeah, Shelley's mask.
That's true. He had the same one in 4, and he was buried with it. Well, no, because Tommy had it, but he gave it back to him. Yeah, so you're right. That was still Shelley's mask until right now, and then he'll get it back. But he'll get a different mask in 8. Yeah, nice try, dude. You really, if he just survived a big fucking explosion, you think a bullet's going to do anything?
Yeah. Cable Channel 11. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome.
Hey, welcome, Cable. Like I said, as much as a lot of people hate this. I love it. I don't care. Yes, it's stupid. He doesn't look like he's eaten by the fishes, but I love the fact that she brings her dad back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do. And yeah, he's just slimy. And right now he's floating in the water. I don't give a fuck. Are you really trying to look for realism in a goddamn Friday the 13th, the 7th Friday the 13th movie? You know what I mean?
Right. It's just, they were looking for something new to do by now.
Mm-hmm.
They were looking so hard they even sent fucking Manhattan in it.
I honestly think people just complain a little too much. Just deal with it.
Just a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, quit complaining about realism. It's like, when people complain about something not being realistic in Star Wars. You got fucking talking Wookiees and shit like that. Shut up. Stop it. Chill out for 90 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just this is that's why this is the best horror franchise of all time, man. Because every one of them you can find. Like I said, I'm gonna rewatch Goes to Hell, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna watch it brand new from a brand new attitude. See what I think.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of them, they're just after like 4 or 5, man, they were just all about having fun and the kills.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, they come at a time like this. Came at a time where the PMRC and Tipper Gore and all that shit was fucking with
Mm-hmm.
everything, trying to ban the music, trying to burning fucking records and books,
Mm-hmm.
and that and then not long after this, when they came out with the parental advisory sticker, which
Yeah.
didn't all it did was increase the sales.
Yeah. People wanted to hear why it was so bad.
It's like, oh, I want this. It's got a parental advisory sticker on it.
Have you ever seen the deleted ending to this one? Where with the fisherman in the middle of the lake and Jason comes up and drags him underneath?
I'm not
I know,
sure.
I know, it's on the Blu-ray, but yeah, I mean, it's shitty quality. It's just some guy fishing in Crystal Lake, and Jason comes up, grabs him, yanks him out of the boat, and pulls
Here,
him
I'll check
underneath.
here,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll check it out real quick here.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of neat, but I'm fine with it not being in the movie. I liked how the guy survived as well again. Yeah,
Slash scenes with introduction. That must be what it is.
yeah. I think it's just called like alternate ending or something like that. It's literally like a minute long, but
Yeah,
there you go, stunt coordinator Kane Hodder. I love this music during the ending credits too. Like
yeah,
the music. Yep. Another good
yeah,
one. Yep. It's another good one.
yeah. I'll get to him talking about it. Get to see. He's telling us all about it. Not many of the scenes survived, man.
Mm-mm.
These were the only ones left, I do believe. These
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's something happened at Paramount, like they were caught in a fire or just destroyed or something like that. I heard. So that's why these are like Buechler's own personal
yeah,
cuts from his own personal collection. He passed away a handful of years ago.
yeah, yeah. No, he's got about 15 minutes worth of.
Yeah, there's a lot of deleted scenes in it. I love John Carl Buechler in the first Hatchet movie as Jet Cracker.
Yeah. Oh my God, the first action movie. That is my favorite, man. I love that black dude. He is fucking hilarious.
Oh, I love him. I love
Ugly
him.
sucker.
Yep, I love him, and I love the Asian guy who's in all of the. He's in all the
Oh
fucking
yeah,
Hatchet movies, playing a different character each
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's like, give
Oh,
me a fucking break. I'm just trying to do my job.
yep. Oh, that's Jack Cracker. You don't listen to him. He's just a crazy old man. Drinks his own piss.
Yeah. Well, it starts out. The movie starts out with the killing of fucking old boys from Blair Witch and Robert England
Mm-hmm.
and Pop. Yeah, yeah. Fucking God, serious fucking name, man. Uh, Josh,
Yeah, he was Josh.
Joshua Leonard.
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting pair to put together at the very beginning to get killed off.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the Tony Todd character in it.
Oh, Reverend Zombie.
Yeah,
Watch your step. No, because someone fell and sued my ass.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't do them anymore because something blah 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 blah. And the cocksucker sued me. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it was. I have to go tend to
he
my
sued me.
birds.
That, that cocksucker. Yeah,
Yep, Deion Richmond. Yep, Deion Richmond from the fucking Cosby Show
Perry
was the.
Chin. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. JT said Perry Chin. Yeah, yeah. When they keep questioning everything he says and shit, he's trying to tell
Mm-hmm.
stories. Yeah, give me a break.
Yeah.
He cusses him the fuck out in fucking Japanese or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. That I love that one. You know, he's like,
And it's got
it
that
was really
great death.
smart,
Like
bro.
I love when Victor Crowley just grabs that one lady and just fucking like reverse like bear traps her mouth.
Yeah. Um, let me see. There's that one, the Hatchet series. That was just fun too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. It's just yeah, it's just all about. Well, Adam Green. Remember Adam Green did that one film too. That was really fucking good too, man. I
Frozen.
can't. Oh God, yeah, Frozen was good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when their hands are stuck to the bar and they just, ooh, fuck. That's a good horror movie to watch in the wintertime.
That's one of those rough films. You're gonna
Mm-hmm.
go for a rough watch for that one. Like when he drops down there and fucking snaps his legs and the wolves come down there and he's telling her, "Don't look, don't look, don't let her
Mm-hmm.
look." And they're eating his ass.
Yeah, Hatchet is good.
That was too far. You know you couldn't. I don't care if you are hanging, dropping motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
That's way too far.
Oh yeah, you land on your legs, they're shattered.
And then the wolves immediately smell that blood immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, looky here, we got. Oh man, delivery. Looking up at them, going, yeah, they'll eventually try some shit like this. Then we can eat them too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes, I love that. I watched that with both of my sons, and we
Mm-hmm.
all look at it, man. Hell yeah. Good, good, good shows, man. Not but series and see what is it? Little blonde girl and Adam's Family movie showed her boobs and that shit.
Yep,
I
that's true.
love them. He's like you're doing oh god, what was it he says? Oh fuck.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've
Oh
seen it.
he says something like he's telling them how they're feeling. He's giddy. You know, and she goes like he said kitty or whatever. She's like, oh yeah, well your boobs are dumb.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, well your boobs are dumb. It's like, oh my god, what does that
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. That's
What does that mean? Your
just
boobs are dumb?
airheads.
Oh god, they do it so well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Oh, yeah, but your boobs are dumb. I love that. I would love to know what she means by her boobs are dumb.
That's like a comeback you would have at the schoolyard, you know, like at
Yeah,
elementary school.
yeah, yeah. That's about where their brains were, I think. He
Mm-hmm.
picked a couple of dumbass bimbos and take some money to do some girls gone wild type shit.
Yep.
And he picked a couple of good ones. You remember that one? Remember old dude's gonna hit on her until she
Mm.
starts scratching her crotch a bunch, and then he's like,
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
now now if Danielle Harris would have played that role in that one
Mm-hmm.
instead of Corey Feldman's wife, it would have
Mm-hmm.
been even better. I would love to have seen her. Now Corey Feldman's wife was good looking, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah. She ain't no Danielle Harris.
Now Danielle's good looking and she can act. That was it wrong.
Eh,
Yeah, that's all
She
she
got
had.
a Danielle's got a kick-ass attitude too.
I loved her in See No Evil 2, Kane. She plays that doctor.
I
She's really
wasn't
good
too
in that.
I wasn't too big on that one, but then again, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the Soska sisters, and I don't really like Catherine Isabel other than to look at her because Catherine Isabel is gorgeous. I don't think she's that great of an actress, but I really dug the first See No Evil.
Dead End is fantastic, Mikey. Oh my god, that's got Lynn Shay and Ray Wise, and what it is they go out there and they keep running up down this road and they cannot get anywhere. And Lynn Shay is fucking great,
She's great in everything, dude.
dude. You got to see Dead End. You think she's been great in other shows? Watch Dead End.
Okay,
You'll be
let's see
you'll be
if
like,
I can.
damn! I thought she was great. I didn't know she was this great. That is her
Yeah,
best performance ever. I swear to God, that is her best performance.
Dead End. What year did it come out?
Oh shit! Sometime in the
Two,
'90s, maybe early
2003.
2000s. Yeah, that year.
2003.
Yep,
Ray Wise, Lynn Shay.
yep,
Okay,
yep.
it's on
That was
Tubi. I'll add it to my queue right now.
best performance of her career.
Dead end. I'll add it right now.
She is bat shit in that fucking movie.
Let's see here.
Yeah,
Dead
in
end.
my opinion, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that's her best performance of her whole career, you guys?
Added right now. All right, just added it.
Ray Wise is fucking batshit in it too,
Ray Wise is always good. I've loved that fucker since RoboCop.
right? Well, shit. I mean, you gotta think he played Swamp Thing too.
That's true. He was Swamp Thing in the first one, wasn't he?
The one with
With
Adrian
Adrian.
Brody. Yeah, Wes
Yep.
Craven.
Yep. One of the few Wes Craven movies I haven't seen yet. I've not seen Swamp Thing yet.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I could have swore you'd have seen Swamp Thing by now.
I know. It's in my queue on Tubi. I just haven't gotten around to it.
We all have those, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
I have never there's movies I still have never seen, and people are like, really? You know, it's like Gorfo has never seen this horror movie. You know what I mean? It's like
Well,
it happened.
I'll drop a bomb on you because you're doing the watch along. I've never seen The Godfather.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I've never. I'm not big on mafia movies. I never have been. I don't know why. I've never been big on mafia movies, so it's just kind of that's why I've never gravitated to it. I'm going to see it eventually, but yeah, I've never seen the Godfather movies.
Wow. Now, have you seen Goodfellas?
I've seen Goodfellas. I've seen Casino. You know what I mean? But I've never seen
Those,
I've never seen.
those are Scorsese, so they're completely different. Now, see, in like Goodfellas, they're playing the lower end of the mafia side. They're playing the actual
Mm-hmm.
workers, the actual
Mm-hmm.
soldiers. Now,
Okay.
the Godfather is the higher up. That is the top of the family. The actual
Okay.
Godfather and his sons. That's the difference. That's
And I heard two is actually better than the first one.
oh, dude.
Yeah.
I love them. I love them both equally.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see 2001 Maniac. Yeah.
I love her in the first 2000 Maniacs. I love 2001 Maniacs. I wasn't a fan of Field of Screams because I think they went full comedy in that one. But then again, 2001 Maniacs is goofy as fuck too.
I
Yeah.
never seen
2001 Maniacs, it's a remake of 2000 Maniacs, the Herschel Gordon Lewis one. But
it.
Mayor Buckman is played by Robert Englund, and he's just hamming it up like he's fucking, a Looney Tunes character, you know what I mean? And then they did the sequel where they replaced Robert Englund with Bill Moseley, which
Oh,
it's a big difference. Both great actors, but it's a big difference. Bill Moseley just yells a lot in it. He doesn't have any charm to it, in my opinion.
hmm. No, I have not seen that cut of Godfather Part 3 yet. Also, I haven't seen the Coda edition. No. What's different about it? Well, I mean, no, don't tell me because I plan on checking it out. Godfather 3 is my least favorite. I like it. It's good,
Mm-hmm.
but it can't hold a candle to 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are fucking great.
Okay.
Oh wow. Um, you know, I mean, the first one you got Brandon Chino, you got James Caan, you got fucking Robert Duvall. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
um, and then the second one you had some other people like
Yeah, De Niro too in the second one, don't you?
De Niro plays the young Godfather.
Okay.
Yeah, it bounces back and forth between when the Godfather was young and first rising to power, and then it
Mm-hmm.
slices back to Michael, which is Al Pacino, and he's the Godfather.
Okay.
It bounces back and forth. It does it so well. Mean Streets is a good Scorsese too, man. I'll tell you a good Scorsese that's not even like a Scorsese. This is Shutter Island.
Shutter Island is fucking awesome, dude.
Yes.
That's such a good one. Oh
Yeah.
man.
And that's a Scorsese, man. That's
Mm-hmm.
completely different than anything he ever did before.
Yeah. That was a really good fucking horror movie.
That's why
Not blood and guts or
unfortunately
anything. Jackie Earl Haley when he pops in for that little cameo as that guy. Oh man.
that's when I first noticed how good DiCaprio really was. Him
Mm-hmm.
and Michelle Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember she plays the wife, she's trying to kid,
Yep.
you know what I mean? So I got a beautiful 4K steelbook of that.
Wow. That's a good one. I really like Shutter Island a lot.
Here's my 4K steelbook of it.
Oh, that looks cool.
And here's the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is fucking, and it looks absolutely fantastic on 4K.
Mm-hmm.
They did a great transfer. This transfer is done by Paramount.
Okay.
This,
It's just got such a fucking creepy tone to it. You know what I mean?
oh, it is all about atmosphere. Absolutely. That was one of Ben, Max von Sydow's final film.
Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting on. They keep saying it. Like Scorsese and DiCaprio were going to do an H.H. Holmes movie, and they've been talking about it for fucking years. And because DiCaprio was going to be H.H. Holmes, if you know who he is, the serial killer out of Chicago,
He
that would be fucking good as hell, dude.
with the murder hotel, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Getting rid of the bodies by like pouring them in vats of acid and.
Well, he had rooms designed and built and made especially to torture and kill people.
Mm-hmm.
He made that his murder hotel. He would people came to him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Because he would always open the hotels up during like the Chicago fairs and stuff like that.
Yep, absolutely. And they would come there to stay, and they would not leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that motherfucker was fucking just out there for a long
Yep.
time. They almost it almost lined up perfectly to where they almost nailed him to being Jack the Ripper, but
Mm-hmm.
then they finally found inconsistencies that said he wasn't. I
Yep.
was disappointed. I'd have loved it if they'd have found out he was Jack the Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if that fucker was Jack the Ripper too? Because he was in England during that time,
Mm-hmm.
but not the whole time. They found
Right.
a couple of inconsistencies. That was a series on History Channel. It was like a 6-part mini series that they did, like documentary type show.
Okay.
It's really good. It's called American Ripper.
American Ripper. Okay.
And it's like, and they study into it hard, and they just about nailed it on him. They get to where they all think that H.H. Holmes was Jack the Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not gonna tell you exactly what they found out. I'll go ahead and let you check it out.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, man. Thanks again for joining me on this one, man. I'm really appreciate you doing it.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. You know, like I said, I know we're not talking to the negative shit. Okay, we're done with that. But like I said, I know it got fucked up, and I told you I will. Even though I got to work in the morning, I said I know how much you want to do this Friday shit. This Friday the 13th watch along. I said I will. I'm going to help you finish this, man. Get it done over with.
Look forward to because especially I'm actually looking forward to Jason Goes to Hell. Like I said, I haven't seen it since it came out on VHS.
Mm-hmm.
So the only time, it's the only time that I ever seen it, and I only seen it once, and that was fucking 28 years ago.
I've loved that movie since the first time I've seen it, and like I said, I get why people hate it. I do because it's not air quotes. It's not a Jason movie. You know what I mean? Because there's body hopping and all this weird bullshit. You know what I mean? But it's still from beginning to end such just a fun horror movie.
Yeah.
It's different. It's never boring. I love the action in it. I love the gore in it. I love the fucking characters in it.
You know, one thing that I remember about it that I think is strange is I think she's a waitress. It's played by Erin Gray.
Mm-hmm.
And she played in Silver Spoons with Ricky Schroeder.
Yep.
I remember her in that movie. I always kind of had a crush on her. I always thought
Buck Rogers, dude. She was in Buck Rogers.
Oh yeah.
In that skin tight outfit. She's still gorgeous. And Jason Goes to Hell, dude.
Yeah, remember that's where Ricardo Ribeiro, long before he ever did Fresh Prince, was in Silver Spoons.
Yep.
So, yeah, I can't believe I'm talking Silver Spoons, but we talking Jason Goes to Hell, and Erin Gray's in it, so I had to mention.
Yeah.
We're seeing her going, that's Erin Gray.
Yeah, like I said, anyway, you might end up fucking hating it. I think you will at least appreciate enough of that movie. You might never watch it again, but I think you'll appreciate the fact that you gave it a second chance. But you know what? I could be 100%. I could be 100% fucking wrong, and you could hate the movie too. So.
Well, after they blew him up, and he was coming out as a worm out of that corner, that black dude that played Lucky Duke in Rocky Five.
Mm-hmm.
When he was spitting up that worm, I was like, all right, I'm done with this. So I was doing then. So I didn't even give it a fair shake.
Mm-hmm. Now you know now you actually know what you're getting into. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So.
yeah. Ooh, Switchblade Sisters. Yeah, I like that kind of shit, man. Speaking of that, I need to do a pickup spin because there is quite fucking nice shit that I picked up about last month. So guys, expect an upload for me from vinyls, original theatrical lobby cards,
Mm-hmm.
original theatrical one sheet of scanners that I just picked up. One that actually hung in a theater in 1981.
Oh, nice.
Um, and a shitload of new physical media. So, but
Sweet.
uh, but yeah, man, I'll go and let you go and get some rest and shit, man. But
Yeah.
I just want to say thanks again.
Absolutely, man. Happy to do this, man. It's always fun when we get together. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? With our schedule, it's really tough to do, but it's always a blast bullshitting with you, man.
yeah. I might. No, definitely, man. You're always well appreciated. I tried for I tried to get you to a regular show with me for a long time,
I
and
know.
you just couldn't fit it in, which that's cool. But so when we are able to, it's always really fun. You know,
Oh yeah.
if we did something all the time, it wouldn't be as, you know what I mean? It would be
Hmm.
just routine.
Yeah.
So
But no, like I said, just because you're going back to pretty much like your solo stuff after the Friday the 13th. This ain't the last time you guys are going to see me on this channel. Trust me.
yeah,
I'll be back. Well, we got some shit planned. We got some shit planned.
yeah, we still need to get into that the Nightmare on Elm Street prequel type stuff and everything too. Talk about.
Yeah, I actually have a book in my bedroom. That's it's like this thick on like the Freddy movies, and I'm going through and I'm taking notes here and there. So
Awesome, man. Appreciate it. It's
yeah,
cool. But
but
yeah, actually, I'll probably talk to you tomorrow and everything. But
mhm.
I'll probably stick around and talk with them for another 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, it's 11:30 here. I got to get up at 6, so I got to crash, relax a little bit, get something to eat. But it was fun.
Oh yeah.
Congrats on 402 subs, dude. Well
Oh
deserved.
yeah.
Well deserved, my friend. Thanks for having me. Thanks to everybody in the chat. And brother, I'll see you next week for Jason Takes Vancouver.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
All right. Have a
Take
good
it
night,
easy,
man.
man. Good night.
Much love to you, bud.
Much love to you too, man. Cool guy, man. Really cool friend, man. You know, he mentored me, but he's, been a really good friend. But I want to talk to you guys for another 5-10 minutes if you want to. Yeah, hit 402. I was trying to get 4. Hopefully those 3 that subbed will watch a little bit of content so that they'll let me keep them. Like I don't get up tomorrow morning, I'm below 400 again. That sucks dick. But if somebody subs to you and they don't want your content, that's what happens. So you should be sub to somebody. At least watch a little bit of their content because you know I'm saying this to people in the chat and the rewatch because YouTube will not let you. I know I preach on it a lot, but YouTube will not let you keep the sub if you don't watch the content. Period. That's the way it is. They're very anal. See what you guys see here on the note. Oh, all right, man. Yeah. I mean, if you guys ready to take off, that's cool. Or if you want to shoot the shit for another couple of minutes, that's cool too. Um, well, let's show off some of the new stuff that I've got. But I kind of want to save it for that vid. Give you a little update on what's coming up here. Um, so you want to join me on that pieces in JT for sure. Mm, yeah, Eric is a cool fucking dude. he talked me out of quitting a couple of different times. I was really just going to say fuck it because just the little stupid shit. But I'm glad he talked me out of it. He just would not let me quit. You know, he just he wouldn't let me. You know, and of course he would have. He would have. You know what I mean? He would have supported me. But you know, I listened to what he said, and you know, also talked to Knight. Knight helped out. You know, um, Ben's always been supportive. These are people who've been with me since the beginning. You know, so, so let me see. I can mark off the new blood now. Done that. Got my schedule in here. So the next thing I'll be doing, unless something else jumps in there, is it's coming Sunday, the 10th. It'll be John Hughes' Breakfast Club. And boy, do I got a shitload of trivia to talk about with that one. And after that, the very next night, on Monday the 11th, I will be here with Juno doing Invasion of Body Snatchers from 1978 on the Monday night watch along. And then the 12th, the very next day on Tuesday, I'll be back here with Eric again doing Jason Takes Manhattan. And then see, I'm not sure. And then that next Sunday afternoon matinee after that will be Fargo. And then the 18th, Monday the 18th, JT is when I'm doing pieces. So the 18th. So that is let's see, that is 2 weeks from yesterday. So the pieces, hell yeah, that'll be fun, man. That will be fun. I also have you know, I'm doing all the Jason movies, so I'm just gonna talk about other stuff I'm gonna do. Also, towards the end of the month, I'm gonna do American History X on a matinee. I'm gonna cover the original Terminator. Um, oh, and on the 13th 2009 remake, uh, Ninja's gonna join us. So very cool shit, man. That's what's coming up. And I think a week from this coming Thursday, JT and I are going to start going to do an episode of the Canale Rimbalzo, the Italian discussion. Hey, what's up, Steele? How you doing, man? Cool, man. Cool. I got most of them up there, so now I guess in the description I need to update that and tell everybody that JT will be with me. So that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, it's 402. That that's kind of my goal. I wanted to hit four. Um, I want to ask you guys something. See, I don't really want to do the monetization because I'm not monetization and YouTube friendly. You know, I smoke on here. You know, I cuss a lot. I talk about pussy and tits. You know what I mean? So I just think that they maybe shut my channel down rather than monetize. I think if they actually start paying, because when you get monetized is when they pay close attention to your channel, and I don't want them paying close attention. But I do want to have it to where if somebody wants to donate a couple bucks, they can without having anything to do with YouTube. And I think it's that it used to be called the buy me a cup of coffee thing. Wasn't that it? That way, if somebody wants to throw a buck or two, they can. If they don't, fine. And and you're still going to be able to see see all the content. You know, that's the way I want to do it. I do not want to work with YouTube. I do not want to partner with them. Period. I'm not going to do that because I don't think that would work out very nice for me. Because I'm not. I don't. I'm not to their standard. You know what I mean? So does that cup of coffee thing still exist? You guys know? Because I looked for that shit earlier and I could not find any of it. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do pieces. Yeah, I like that movie so much, Steel Man. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I've done Clockwork Orange and Shining also, man. I've done The Exorcist a couple times. You know what I mean? Ones I really love. You know, I'll probably do numerous times. But yeah, definitely. Peace is just one of those, man. Last night with Hell Knight, second time I've done Hell Knight. You know, let me hop on quick. I could. Yeah, man. If you want to, shit. I don't think I saved my. How would I go to save my link? How would I find my link? Hold on. See if I can find my link here, guys. I didn't save the fucking link. How do I fucking do that, man? Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm hearing it now. So it's like, I'm seeing if I can find it, brother. Uh, damn, man, I can't. Oh, fuck. Um, can't find where I can do that, man. Shit, man. Gotta be a place to find this shit, doesn't there? Hold on, wait. Whoa. Okay, hold on. All right, you guys still there? All right, here it is, man. Come on, you slow moving motherfucker. Yeah, there it is. There it is, man. There it is. If you want to come on up. Kubrick Nicholson. Oh hell yeah. I don't know, man. Clockwork Orange is awful fucking good though, man. No, I figured it out right there. There's a link, man. But there's a will, there is a way.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Well, there's a will, there is a way.
Absolutely.
I figured it out.
No, once you
Somehow
start,
I figured that out.
because once I heard you start talking about what you're saying with the monetization and stuff, since I just got monetized recently, I know what you're saying because like that's how I was all the time. Because we've talked many times. Like we don't do this for that shit. We do this because we fucking love this. So
Right.
then when I'm having the same type of issue, you know, of like not wanting to push like anything. I don't want people fucking sending me money and shit like that. But
Yeah.
if someone wants to help the channel, and that's it, you know, like, and they do. But yeah, I'm on.
because I had
No,
somebody I had somebody ask me about it, and they wanted to donate. You know, they wanted a thing where they could join. Well, the thing where you join is shit where is you can only a lot of times it's content. You know, that's when you make content that only you can see if you join type shit. So, but I heard
Yeah.
about what's that buy me a cup of coffee thing?
Yeah,
I
there
think
is
that's
a.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it is. It's Buy Me a Coffee. I'll see if I can find the website. I never used it, but I know a lot of people do.
Like,
But
do
it's
I have no shit? Like, I have a lot of fucking watch hours, man. Like, I'm way over what I need for that.
that's
I'm
dude.
not
My watch hours have been way up the last few months. They've been way up, and I'm so thankful for that. But I was the same way. I kept saying since the beginning. I said, we don't do this shit. We do this because we love what we're talking about, and we love film and horror and stuff. If I don't like that whole shit that people do with like send a super chat, you go to the front of the line with questions and stuff like that. And we know people like that, but I just don't. I never like that. It feels like it's like everybody who's watching and follows is important, just as important. So it shouldn't cut in front of a line because someone's sending money in.
Yeah.
But that's what I think. It was good that YouTube actually changed it recently, because it used to be 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. Now they let you get monetized at 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours, which is what I hit, and then you get the super chat and the join membership, but you don't get like the ads and shit like that, which is good because I don't want ads on my channel.
Right.
Because I hate ads. So I don't want to. I would never let other people sit through ads on my content when I fucking hate ads. Well, it's a touchy subject, though. It is. It's because you don't want to. It's. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I do not want to partner up with them. I do not want them to.
And you're the same way as me. I say this. Yeah.
And work my shit because they would not like it. But I talk about what I do, smoking like I do. They would.
Exactly. Because I was shocked when
they wouldn't monetize me. They'd strike me.
That's what I thought immediately, because I don't think they even looked at my channel, man, because they said 30 days it takes to get like approved for like if you apply. 2 days later they approved me. I said there's no a fucking minute of a video and approved the shit that I say and joke about here and there. Like no way. But I don't know.
I think it's the smoking. The smoking they would frown on.
Yeah. Just what, smoking a cigarette? I mean, I don't know, maybe.
I mean, it says it right there in the shit. But, I mean, tobacco products and drugs and all that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's stupid. That's the whole reason why it's stupid to partner with them like that. Mm-hmm. Like I'd even say to them, like I would if I had a chance to talk to YouTube, I'd be like, yo, I don't want to fucking monetize with ads and all that shit. Like if anything, just let me keep the super chats. If people want to support the channel with a few dollars here and there, it's so appreciated, and that's it. Like that's all you need, because they censor everything, and like you say all the time with the subscribers, if they don't watch a little bit of content, that shit gets sucked right away from you.
Right.
Like it's so weird. It's like a fucking mystery, the whole algorithm.
But if at this point I was able to hook up that buy me a cup of coffee thing, that way the couple people that I've heard mention it, if they want to throw a couple bucks, then that's fine. If not, that's fine too. That way it wouldn't have anything to do with YouTube. I wouldn't be drawing their attention.
I know what you mean.
I want to see in the shadows. I don't want to be.
We're the type of that's how I am. We're the same way with it. It's like I don't want to be fucking too out there. Like let me stay in my little community bubble that understands.
Studying my shit, going, oh my god, he's talking about pussy on here.
Oh yeah, that's what I've been saying since day one. I'll be surprised when I won't be surprised when eventually they'd be like, all right, yeah, you can't you said that, you thought you could say that, huh? And they just done.
Matter of fact, we're gonna take this video down,
Yeah.
And this one, and this one, and this one.
Then you get into the whole copyright stuff, and they get harder on you because it's really disheartening when you hear other channels who are monetized fully. And they'd be like, oh, I can't say that because I'll lose monetization on the video. It's like, fuck that, man. I'm saying whatever I want. It's my channel. It's my content. I'm not going to have YouTube say, oh, you can't say this. You can't say that. Of course, if there's channels that the idiots that like are being blatantly offensive or like racist and shit, that's totally different.
Yeah.
But
there's none of that with me either.
But if it's just language and stuff like that, it's like, dude, everybody curses. They have all this content on YouTube from movies and rap music, all that shit. They're cursing like crazy, and they're gonna give shit to us, like for swearing. It's stupid.
A lot of times it depends on who you are, man. Like if you're real big, if you got like millions, you can only
then because then they know they're making money off you. So then they'll say, all right, well, we'll give you leeway here. Like, all right, we won't bust your balls because you're bringing us money. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, those motherfuckers with millions, man, they have fucking mansions and fucking shit.
It's great. Like, look at what's his name from Dead Meat, James.
Yeah,
guy's got like a few million subscribers, I think, right? Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
Fucking oh shit, I'm thinking of Jack and fucking what's his name? Goddamn, my son watches him all the time. Damn. I'll have to find out later. Yeah. Jacksepticeye and the other dude is kind of like him. But yeah, you talk about these guys, man. They put up any kind of video, it's instantly got fucking 10 million views.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I don't because like I don't know. I've talked to a lot of other creators and stuff like this. Like once a video like hits a peak number of views, then it just stops.
Yeah.
There, you know what I mean? For the most part. Sometimes after like randomly a video will take off and just jump up again. But it's like when you hit that point that like, you know, all those old videos and shit like start getting like views and shit. Because you look at like channels that have been around for like 6-10 years, stuff like that. You look at all their videos, even the early ones, and they're still in the thousands and stuff like that. To me, it's common sense. The more you put out there, the more your presence is there and your content's there, and the more people are going to find it. It's pretty much like how it is. Just keep on doing what you're doing and doing what you love, and the rest will come. That's pretty much the way I look at it.
That one video that I did a couple of weeks ago with Dan from Flesh Wound, that motherfucker got like it keeps growing. It's got like 16K now.
Yeah, Dan's a great guy. Love Dan.
Oh hell yeah, we had a great conversation. And
he's a great dude.
I was afraid with it keep growing because it's about like it's about I spit on your grave.
That's just like the one video that I have that took off for some crazy glitch in the algorithm, or whatever, is my Cannibal Holocaust video. 42,000 views. 42,000 views. And then it stopped because they age restricted it. And then I saw the email come in, and I was right on my email. I went right back. I peeled it, and I said, "It's just me talking, like about a movie. There's no clips or anything like that." They took the age restriction off, then dead in its tracks, no views after. Like it was on like a fucking course like that, and then just because they age restricted and it messed the algorithm up. So you never know. It's like the fucking lottery. The last month, all my crazy Dark Souls video game kills, those have been my highest videos. Like it's all the gaming ones, just because it's more niche. Like there's maybe like 20-25 players of the game that do like the crazy kills I do. So you type in that in the search bar, you're gonna only see those certain amounts. Yep.
Gaming is king on YouTube, man.
Oh yeah, I mean they make some of the game streamers. They make insane amounts of money. Yeah, and then they can go through Twitch also, Twitch and YouTube, and
I've never fucked with Twitch.
Yeah, I just used it the other day because me and Phil are playing Dark Souls 3 together, and it's on Xbox. They won't let you stream from Xbox right to YouTube. You have to go to Twitch, which is stupid because the PS5 you go right to YouTube.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, Pieces for sure. That was the fourth video I did on the channel. Was Pieces, like 42 minutes talking about it. So it's been a while since then. I could definitely talk about that film whenever.
Yeah, John Steele and I did a watch along of it, probably close to a year ago, and it's a pretty good one. But I just, I like it so much, I want to do it again. I want.
Yeah, that's how I was feeling lately. That's why I thought of it earlier today when I was on streaming with the guest with Gareth and Dave. I was like, I want to do Pieces again, do a watch it. And I went to your page earlier, and I saw that you had a schedule. I said, oh, perfect. I said that we could just do that. And then yeah,
The,
starting next Thursday, we're good with the Italian.
The pieces is on the 18th.
18th, yeah, I wrote it down.
Monday at 11. Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, hell yeah, sounds good, man. So what should I mean? Am I eligible to do that kind of buy me a cup of coffee or whatever thing? I mean,
Yeah,
you know
that I think
find out?
I don't know
I
that I never used, but I don't think it's like since like you said it's outside YouTube, it's a total separate thing. I think you just sign up for it. Then you just put the link in there, like in your links on your channel.
Okay, so I just go like Google and type it up.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I say go to Google and just type in "buy me a coffee," and it's probably the website will show right up. And then maybe you got to make an account, and that's it. I'm assuming that's probably it. Because I see a lot of people with that.
Then they would work. Then I could put the link on YouTube, and they would work with me.
Yeah, like in the about section, or when you're editing your page, you can put like 5-6 links, Instagram, Twitter. Like you could put it right there.
That sounds more my speed. I don't want them looking at me.
We're very similar in a lot of ways, so that's why I get it, because I've always been that way. I said I don't since the beginning. I said if I get 100 subscribers and 10-15 watch semi-consistently, it's a bonus, because I do this for myself, and it's been way better than that. So everything now is just a blessing, So it's like can't complain.
No, I've got this is one hell of a month, man. I've got like God here. See if I can find my fucking studio here real quick. Yeah, I got it pulled up here. What do I find YouTube studio?
Yeah, John the Warriors is great.
Oh yeah, me and John did a hell of one of those.
Yeah, you just put the comment. That's cool. I haven't seen it in a few years.
We did some.
That's due for a rewatch.
Oh man, it's fucked up now.
Man, Texas Chainsaw 3D. I watched and covered yesterday. Oh man, that was bad. Like worse than I remember. That movie was dreadful. And then I did the beginning though. After that Texas Chainsaw, the beginning, that was much better. Because Arlie Ermey's fantastic.
It's not like I'm stuck in that level there. You fucking shit. All right. Oh, okay. I might have found something. Here,
Do it for Johnny, man.
Let me go home here, see if I can find the studio there. God damn it, man.
What are you looking for?
YouTube studio, so I can go.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you what kind of month I was having. Really good month, man. I got like, I can't remember how many thousands of views I have this month.
This August, the month of August just now, I think it's like a record on the channel for me.
500 hours.
Yep, like me too. I hit 500 hours for August and 11,000 views for the month, which is not bad. And that's all you guys in chat and everything. So thank you guys, as always.
I got like 21,000 views, I think.
What, total? Or in the month?
For the month.
Yeah, good. That's great, man.
That and like I said, about 500 hours. So
yeah, I'm around the same with the hours. That's all I care about is because then you know that people are watching and they like the content, and more importantly, they're there during streams and premieres and discussing it. Like that's all that matters. I'd rather have 60 views on a video with 20 hours of watch time than 1,000 views with 5 hours or 10 hours of watch time.
As long as there's people in the chat while I'm doing the watch, people like to bullshit with and discuss the film with and all that kind of stuff, and everything. That's what I love. Even
exactly.
It's more important to keep those same fucking 10, 15, 20 people in there throughout the film and keep them interested and keep them with you than it is to have, you know what I mean? A couple people not saying nothing. You know what I mean? care about the rewatch. The rewatch is not what I'm after. It doesn't do
No,
anything.
I know you thrive off the live stuff.
Yes.
That's why. That's why when we were talking the other day, and you were saying you were thinking about doing reviews too and stuff, I said just translate like you do live and just premiere them like I do. And a lot of people just premiere it. You can type in the chat while your video is playing, so you get that same discussion in a way. It's different, but it's still. You know, then you'll have your streams also, so then you have the best of both worlds there. You know.
Definitely worth a try, man. Yeah. Yeah. That's
You'd be a natural with the regular reviews. You're just the same as the live stuff. That's how I did the opposite. I started with the videos, and when I started streaming, I just kind of just did the same shit I do with my videos live.
Yeah. Yeah. I did not expect that to happen. Didn't expect that. I figured I would be at $3.99 for probably a week. That's the way that shit works.
I saw that you were one away earlier, and I was gonna go on my other account and sub to hit you there, but then that's not a real sub, so I said, all right, I'll let him hit
it. Yeah.
I'm glad you hit it tonight here on the stream. That's cool. Congrats again, man.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. The piece. Thanks for letting me know about the coffee thing. I'm gonna check it out and see if that'll work. Rather than having to fuck with that, and then having to make people join and pay each month to be a part of that. I don't want to do.
That's why I haven't made a video since I got monetized. Like saying, "Hey, join the channel, you get this," and like it's just because it's not what I'm concerned about. I'm just wanting to keep putting out good content.
Yeah.
And just keep watching fucking movies and keep talking about movies and horror. That's the main goal here. But yeah, so starting next Thursday, we're good with the talent with the Rimbalzo.
Sounds good, man. Awesome. And then on Monday the 18th it's Feasts. So
yeah, I got it in my schedule written down.
We talk about it every day anyway, so
exactly.
But yeah, thanks everybody, man. This is a real fun one, man, and thanks to Eric again if you're watching. I will catch you guys this coming Sunday for the Breakfast Club at 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
I saw that you're doing that. Awesome. I love that movie.
Yeah, I love the Breakfast Club. I did The Outsiders last week.
Can you describe the ruckus, sir? Anytime I hear the word ruckus, I always have to quote that movie. Every single time.
Yeah. You think I give a shit? Good. Or no, he tells you, he says, how about the Saturday after that? As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to check my calendar.
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Because it's going to be filled.
So great. Everyone just kills it in that movie.
Yeah, Principal Vernon Elm.
You mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You're a gutless turd.
John hears ruckus and he thinks Wu-Tang. I can see that too.
Yeah, oh man. Yeah, I grew up on that fucking movie. I was 12 years old when it came out, so it was definitely a part of my generation.
Yeah.
I got so much cool fucking trivia on it too. I bet you guys don't know. I'll throw everybody in something.
Yeah, when are you doing the trivia again?
Well, I'm this is just trivia about the movie that I'll tell while I'm doing it.
Okay. Are you gonna? You should do more of those trivia nights again. Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, man. I kind of stopped doing them because I kind of did that for Sean, man, because he was feeling like I was making it where he couldn't stream. He acted like I was doing a watch-along every night. Yeah. It's like, dude, I know, man. So I kind of felt he made me feel bad, so I stopped. Man, he harassed the shit out of me the last few months, man. Yeah. And he's still talking shit, dude.
About me. I haven't talked to him in a few days.
Fucking ridiculous.
I'm sure he is.
Well, just yesterday he tried to start some shit with me over on Joseph's channel.
Oh, that's what you guys were talking about when I popped in the beginning of this. Like when you guys started, I heard Joseph saying that I did something wrong or something. He was asking. He's like, did I do something wrong?
Yeah, no, he did nothing wrong, dude. It's just I would appreciate it if he comes on here because it was on his stream and he'd say nothing to him about him fucking talking shit about me on it. He'd say nothing to him. I said,
Yeah, if it's your channel
our
and you see
responsibility.
any of that,
It's our responsibility as content creators to not let somebody else come on our stream and talk shit about
oh
other
yeah,
creators.
absolutely. That's why
It's
I
our
remember I told
responsibility.
you that stream I shut down just because of the two of them that were in
Yeah,
there.
I
And,
will not let anybody talk shit about somebody in
yeah,
the chat, my channel. It's just not going to happen. And that's
yeah,
all I was asking him to do. And he acted like I was mad at him. No, I'm just asking him not to let him do that. Just be cool.
yeah. That's like the only two rules I have on my channels. One is no talk politics and no fucking bullshit drama. Like that's it. Because the first one, politics, will always lead to bullshit and drama. So
Yeah.
those two things, I never talk politics or drama, any of that shit. I just want to have fun talking about movies.
Yeah. It's unnecessary to get on somebody's stream and be two-faced and talk shit about somebody else. It's not even, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, what's the point? Grow the fuck up, man.
John says he's all about that trivia, loves it. Yeah, that trivia was fun. I need a rematch against Juno because we stole that last point and won it. I got to rematch him.
BC. It's good. BC. BC.
Yeah, John, like you just said, in the end, it's the internet. You know, what I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
not worth giving energy to negative energy.
Yeah. Well, hey, I get over it pretty quick. He's been doing it the whole
No,
time.
yeah, you do.
I don't talk about him anymore.
No.
You know, like I told him yesterday, I said, dude, it's just not fucking worth it, dude. I told him, I said, you're a little ass kid, man. Stop acting like a little boy and grow the fuck up, dude. I said, I'm over it. I'm done with it.
No.
Let it fucking go. And
That's
he won't. So what the fuck ever.
so there shouldn't be any of the negativity like this.
I don't know what his big fucking thing is with me, man.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk more.
Anyway, I'm over it. I'm done with it. Whatever he wants to say, whatever. He knows 2 states away. That's all reason he's doing it.
Yeah, Mike, that's how
Yeah,
I
man.
feel.
Mikey, look, dude. Me and Sean did a show together for a long time.
Yes, you
And
did.
then he just he started becoming angry and shit. And I just got tired of it. So I broke up our show. And ever since then, he has had this hate on me, dude. He's, you know, I didn't want the drama. That was the whole point. That's why I broke it off because I didn't want to hear it. He was talking shit about Night on my stream and everything. And
Yeah.
and Night was done to get pissed at me, because he over talking shit. So I was like, dude, stop doing that shit. And he wouldn't stop. So
Yeah.
that's what happened, dude. So it's not like I'm talking too based about him because I told this to him straight to it. So
Yeah.
that's what's up for that.
It's not even worth talking about anymore. Honestly, it's just you're doing the right thing and moving on with it, and that's it. That's the right thing to do.
I did until yesterday. I was just
No.
disappointed that somebody was allowing him to do that.
Yeah, no, it's not. I'll
I
shut that
wouldn't.
shit down in my in the stream line anytime. Somebody calls somebody else out.
Yeah, it's
Instant.
just
All right, end it. If they don't end it, kick them.
it's just
Kick
over,
them out.
It's over. Move the fuck on, man.
Yeah.
All we gotta do is just not have anything to do with each
Yeah.
other. If we're not gonna get along, let's just not have anything to do with each other and shut the fuck up. Neither of us need to be saying shit.
Yeah. I mean,
So I tried. Anyway, I'm over it. I'm done with it. I'm not gonna mention it ever fucking again. God damn, dude, I'm getting too old for this shit.
right?
This ain't high school.
No,
But
it's not.
yeah. But yeah, thanks to everybody. And yeah, I'll
Thanks
see
for
you
letting me
guys
pop
someday.
on.
Do up.
Thanks for letting me pop on.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Always, man. Always.
Same. Man. So yeah,
Yeah.
pieces will be fun. I'm probably gonna try to schedule another stream or two, like for some 80 slashers. So if you want to join me on those, I'll let you know when I figure out which ones I want to do.
Yeah. Just get hold of me. Sounds cool, man.
Yeah, cool.
Very cool.
Everyone in
So,
chat, you guys are awesome as always.
yeah, much love to each and every one of you, and thank you very much. I will see you guys Sunday, unless I get a wild hair and decide to pop in sometime in the week. Who knows? Probably not, but maybe. You never know. But yeah, much love to all of you. Um, take it easy, JT. Thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah,
And
I'll talk to you in a little bit.
hell yeah,
All right,
everybody
bro.
take it easy, and don't ever fucking forget. I am Goroslope, and you are not. So have a great night.
And I'm JT.
And you're not.